Come on, come on, come
White and blue running through my veins. On the pitch where the glory remains. The cockerel stands brave on the crest. North London pride, this ain't no jest. From lane to the new shining ground. Echo chants where the legends are found. Heroes carved in the heart of time. We march on through grit and grime. Oh, Tottenham, Tottenham, till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire. Oh, Tottenham, Tottenham, till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire. Echoes of King and Greaves in the air. Every goal, the sound declares. Heartbeats pound like a drummer's song, marching forward, fierce and strong. We're the ones who rise in the clash. Numbers running in a white shirt dash. History burns in the roaring crowd. Every game we scream it loud. I'm Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my cause, my only desire. We're the ones who rise in the clash. Numbers running in a white shirt dash. History burns in the roaring crowd. Every game we scream it loud. I'm Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire.
Hi guys, and welcome to the semi-final where Tottenham Hotspur have a glorious opportunity to reach the Europa League final, and it is the second leg. And look at the minions, look at them standing there. Their minions are going to go home and cry as Tottenham Hotspur go and take a 3-1 lead to a little place in Norway where they play Bodo Glimt, but the mighty Spurs will be marching to Bilbao, and Spurs are on the way to Bilbao. But not just me. Join me on this roller coaster of an emotional evening. The ups, the downs, the tantrums, the cup throwing, the shirt coming off the top of his head and raving it round his head if we win. Of course, it's James. He's quite boring, really. But hello, James. How are you?
Cheers, thanks very much. I'm good, thank you very much, Jermo. I am very good. I am pumped up. It is semi-final time.
It is.
Absolutely. They want to be careful with them fireworks. We might melt the pitch.
Might do. There's a lot of fireworks going off there. I've just realised that the Tottenham side of my thing is a bit wonky. I don't know if that's a good omen or a bad omen. But there you go. I'm now. Oh, Thunderstruck has been played at the stadium. I see. I want that to be played as the Tottenham entrance. Do you know Thunderstruck by AC/DC?
Yes.
Put that in your head, and then go Tottenham every time it does that at the start. It does go together. I would love that. I would love that being played at Tottenham.
Yeah,
That would be great. Big up to over 200 of it already in the house. So
come
big up.
on.
There's the referee. He's now saying to Bodo, look, sorry, thank you for coming up, saying Romero. I will look after you because I'm scared of you and you scared the shit out of me. The linesman, look, that linesman behind in front of Romero looks absolutely petrified.
It does, doesn't it? It looks like a deer in a headlights.
Do you think he's just looked at Romero and Romero's just given him that look and the
Yeah.
linesman's gone, oh,
If there is any marginal offside, you raise that flag. Otherwise, I'm going to beat you to death and bury you in Argentina.
There's the referee. He picks up the ball. The players are coming out. Tottenham, of course, all in green. Of course, green for Ireland. What more do you want? Of course, Bodo, Glimt, or in yellow, the Minions, as they like to call themselves. The pitch doesn't look too bad, actually, to be fair. There's been an awful lot
it looks all right.
pitch.
Yeah, I mean, it does look wet. It does look very wet there tonight.
They've really walked it down. Describe the stadium to people that actually can't see it. It's like what? A nation non-league ground, League Two ground?
No, I'd probably say it's a bit better than a National League ground. Like, there is some good Vanamara National League things there. I would probably say it's a good solid League Two ground. I mean, it's got two stands opposite each other that are fully undercover, but then the away end and that has been obviously opened up for some more Bodo fans because it looks like the Spurs fans are crammed into a corner. Is open to the elements. I can see it being quite cold for the travelling Spurs fans and a bit wet because, like I say, it is raining by the looks there, or it has been raining.
And big up to Spurs, to Tottenham, giving every Spurs fan a scarf out there.
Yeah.
Big up to them. Big up to them. Let's see who's in the house. We've got Boris. He's saying, to counter their tifo, we just become Gru from Despicable Me and put them in their place with that Minions tifo. I like that Minions tifo, by the way. Big up to Jazz. Jazz says the players are coming out. Yes, they are out. They're on the pitch. Don't worry, me and James will be linked up to the mini-second tonight. We're gonna have that down to a T. Big up to the real N17. Big up Lewis. He says Loftus Road. Yeah, there is a bit of a there is a bit of a QPR feel to it, to be fair.
Yeah.
And Jazz says it's not ice or snow in fair. It's fair. It's rainy, but it reminds you of a rainy night in a second division side. Do you know, in the League Cup night?
Yeah.
Now, what have you got on your screen, man?
Right, so I've just got the Bodo team just being shown at the moment. So I think you are slightly. ANGE just saying hello to his counterpart there, and the Bodo players are posing for photos because obviously
I've got the referee and the two captains now, and Richarlison trying to do that. So, right. So, do you want me to stop mine before kickoff?
Yes, if you stop it just as we're about to kick off, Dermo, and then as soon as I look like we're about to kick off, I'll give you the nod and we can be synced up. But there's the coin toss for me now.
Just go over the Spurs lineup, guys. We have a Vicario on goal. We've got Udogie. We've got the Van de Ven. We've got the Romero. We've got the Pedro Barro. We've got the Bentancur. We've got the Bissouma. We've got the Kulusevski. We got the Richarlison, we got the Solanke, we got the Johnson. That is the Tottenham. Why am I talking like Conte? Because Conte is not the manager.
No. It should be. If you're going to do it will good go. I mean, and there's the sub. So we've got Alfie Whiteman, Brendan Austin, Tiny Danso, Matisse Tell, Mikey Moore, Clinton Ajay, Papa Papasar, and we've also got Olesi and Odebear on our bench. I think it's a strong bench, even with the youngsters. I think they certainly, Mikey Moore and Odebear, can come on and certainly make a difference and impact again. We saw that with Mikey Moore. There's the players just sort of warming up, getting used to the pitch underneath the is it boots or is it molded studs? I don't know what they'd wear.
I think it won't be studs. Hang on, I'll let you know when I've paused. So
Right.
hang
So it
on,
looks
just give
like
us a
the just showing the wide angle now. The looks
right.
like
They've
Bodo
just
Glimt.
picked up for me.
Right. Okay. So I'll tell you when. Looks like it is Bodo to kick off, and Spurs are shooting from right to left, and they're off.
Right, there we go. Everything, here we go. And it is Bodo. Call it Dermo. 5-0, Gerard. That's what I'm going for. 5-0. Stick that in everyone's pipe and smoke it. But here's Tottenham. Did score after 23 seconds in the first leg, but I don't think we are tonight. There's Bodo, manager, shouting, says, I want my Chinese delivered at a certain time. Please get it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, here's Spurs. Bodo, down the line. Are they going to hit us with an early goal, or are Tottenham going to defend like mad? Good defending by Zuma.
Yeah, and that's a throw into Tottenham.
It is. There's Ange Postecoglou saying, don't worry about your Chinese mate. I'm going to have a Barbie after this game. That's
I've got some shrimp for it.
Yeah. But anyway,
here's a throw in there.
Throwing long up the field, looking for Tottenham. Johnson, good header. There's Kulu. Go on, Tottenham. Let's get an early goal. Let's put them to bed early. And it's gone out for a Tottenham throwing. Good early start from Spurs. Kulu. Do you know what? The Nike thing on the Nike badge shirt.
It does my head in.
Do you think someone was a bit pissed that night when they were doing that?
Absolutely. It's like if any of our watchers or anybody watching the game who are actually listening to us, because we don't want to listen to boring everyday commentary on TNT Sports or wherever you're watching it, and you just want to listen to me and Dermo. If you've got OCD, I feel for you, because that would drive my OCD absolutely mental.
It drives me mental. Every time I see it, I just fucking do it right. Just fucking do it right. Yeah. Like, but big up 533 of you. The numbers are climbing up there.
Absolutely.
In the house. Unreal. But here's Solanke. Solanke goes down now to Brennan Johnson. Brennan Johnson trying to get a cross in. Does. But Bodo Glimt. Here's Richie. Go on. Shoot. Oh, Richie nearly put the game to bed. Oh, Richie, you dumbass. Should have scored.
Yeah. Sorry, well worked, though. Well worked. What
a cross that was from.
Yeah. Johnson, I think it was, yeah.
Yeah. But here's Spurs again, Richie. Tottenham started the game with the front foot.
Absolutely. This is what we needed.
Yeah.
There's all the Spurs fans.
Yeah. Big up the column. Column says, I got you guys on the small screen. United on the big one. Ah, thanks. Really nice of you. So when United are losing 5-0, do you switch it over?
Yeah. I think that's what it's going to be. Anyway, okay, so it's Mickey van der Ven passing it all the way back to Vicario.
Vicario, the Italian man, the Italian name, get up the field, get it in the goal. Solanke nearly got in there.
Yeah.
I have to stop talking Italian. Don't know why I'm doing that. Stop it, Dermo. Behave yourself.
Here come Bodo Glimt down the right-hand side. No, but he checks back and he plays it back to his defender, and it's sort of just sat in the Bodo, just in front of the Bodo half, and Dom is pressuring.
I'm quite happy with Tottenham's start, to be fair.
Yeah. First 3 minutes.
Here's Bodo. Long field. Down the field. Tottenham get it back. Here's Bentancur. Bentancur to Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven goes on a run. It goes out for a Bodo throw-in. And here's Bodo. Of course, all in yellow. Tottenham all in green. The referee is in blue. If you are watching this in black and white, the ball is the one thing in the middle. A reference to many years ago. I always loved that back in the day when Brian Rose. If you are watching this in black and white, Spurs are playing in the darker shirts than that. But big up. But here's Tottenham. I started well, but here is Bodo though. One goal can change. The first goal for me would change this game. If Spurs get it, then I think we're into the final. If Bodo get it, it turns it on its head. But here's Bodo against Richie. Richie really pressing. Bodo not really have come across the Tottenham halfway line to start with. Bodo now on the attack on the left-hand side, running. Got a bit of gap there. Here's Bodo now, running at Tottenham defence, looking for options, looking for a chip over the top, straight into the arms of Vicario, and then nice against a player that scored the goal for Bodo in the first half. Ange looking, look, Ange looking a bit happy, I think.
He seems content.
Here's your
doggy.
Your doggy now to Richie. Richie holding up the ball well, being pushed back a bit, trying to get up the field. He does, and that goes to Casper the Ghost, who just runs and misses the ball by a little bit. Big up Casper, making his 800th Tottenham appearance tonight, Casper the Ghost. Well done to him on that milestone of an achievement. And James is saying Dermot's really lost the plot now. He really is completely
Have you been on the whiskey again already, Dermo?
No. Casper the Ghost does play for Tottenham. Do you know? You don't see him much, but he does play.
He's there or thereabouts.
He's there or thereabouts. But here's Bodo. I tell Bodo now, thanks to Colin, I've got Lords of the Rings in my head. Playing it around in the midfield. Big up to Ruben Amarin will bring the glory days again. We're backing from the Stratford end. He'll turn the Reds around. Well, look, I think whoever comes to Spurs, if it's Ange, if Ange wins this, then Ange should be the man to turn the glory days for Tottenham around.
Absolutely.
Glimt now. Looking for options. Here's the number 20 for Bodo. Bodo, quite happily, I think for a team being 3-1 down, I would have thought they would have been a bit more attacking. But
they've been patient with it.
Yeah, very patient. But here's Bodo. On Bodo now. Tottenham at the Tottenham defence. Bodo are going to get a crossing. Good defending by Porro. Good defending. And it's Haig who gets it. And it's gone for the first corner of the game. Has gone for Bodo. You were right. Here's Berg with the corner. You were right, James. They were very patient, but maybe doing it the right way. But let's see how we deal with this corner.
I don't want to see a flying orange. I want to see if he comes, he's got to. That's round the back.
Header in. Side netting. God, Vicario very flat-footed there. Tottenham a little hesitant with that corner. Side netting for Bodo. He was in all extra space to number 11 by the way.
Yeah, nobody picked him up. Nobody followed him. No. Brennan Johnson doing well to try and get across and sort of just close the angle down a little bit.
Why is he saying that? The referee is having to go because of time wasting, I think.
Yeah, he's basically telling Vicario that no matter how long he takes, it will be added on. I think is what he was saying to Vicario there. Yeah, I think the first goal is there's Dom pressuring.
Yeah. Boris says the shit show is beginning, Dermo. No offense to Bodo, even looks shit on the ball on their own pitch. It doesn't look good at all. I don't get that last bit. Is he talking about us looking shit or Bodo?
No, I think Bodo are they're not for a team that's gonna break our press and just literally tear us to pieces. They're inviting the press on from Spurs, and Spurs need to be careful of that we don't then commit too many people forward. But they certainly don't look very comfortable at the moment.
No.
Like you said, they've not ventured into our half, like say once or twice. I mean, we did get the first corner of the game, but here's a throw by Porro, who gets it out to Kulusevski, who's in the corner, tries to cross it, but no, it is clear, blocked, and cleared through the middle of the park.
Yeah, and here is Bodo now. Goes back to the centre back. Tottenham I don't think Tottenham have started well either, by the way.
No,
we seem to be a little bit stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah.
What did we do? Oh, well done, Basuma. But Basuma loses it. Richie Richie, just go into him for fuck's sake. Don't give him the room to cross. There's Johnson.
Oh, that's
Johnson
a good
with
ball.
the overlap. Go with Solanke. Solanke now pressing, and it goes all the way back to the Bodo keeper. Good work that was from Johnson. And the ball goes out. Good pressing that was from Solanke. And what's it to go thing? Come back, come back. Don't know who them two people are. Probably somebody famous.
Norwegian royalty, probably.
Yeah.
Maybe the mayor and mayoress of Bodo, the town.
Richie. Well on from Richie. Richie now. Here is Bentancur. Bentancur back to Romero. Romero looking for the ball, looking for something to do. Gives it to Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven puts it on the wing to your doggy. Your doggy keeps it in. It cuts inside. Outside of the boot, loses the ball. Basuma stands there like a fucking statue on Trafalgar Square. Here's Bodo now. Bodo over the top. Oh, good header back by Mickey van der Ven. That was well defended. Tottenham nearly caught out there. Here's Basuma. And Basuma has not started the game well. I'm telling you that now. Lovely ball up the field. And here's Solanke now. And all the way back to the keeper. The keeper kicks it. The keeper doesn't look confident at all, by the way, for Bodo.
No, it doesn't. Oh, well intercepted by Kulusevski there. And well here comes Udogi.
Here's your doggy. You can have a crack.
Oh.
He puts it in. Oh. Oh, Column says, Boris, it's 10 minutes into the game. Okay, and Column, they're supposed to be. Yeah, the pitch is exactly the pitch is a threat, Bodo or not. That's the problem. Bodo know how to play in this pitch. But you look how we played against Tamworth. We did win the game.
Yeah. Oh, well cut out there by Porro. Or was it Romero?
No,
it was Bentancur. No, it was Bentancur. Yeah, it was Bentancur, sorry.
Job tonight. We need him to be that Roy Keane type, general in the midfield. Good header out and then plays it all the way back to a Vicario. Vicario now. Would you take 0-0? Seriously?
I don't think my heart had taken 0-0 for 90 minutes. To be fair,
was that?
I think that was outside his area. Surely,
that was outside the box.
I mean, Solanke was asking for it, and the linesman was right there. But here comes the doggy down the left-hand side.
Your doggy now. What's your doggy doing? Looks, he's got 3 players around him. Are Spurs going to get a corner? They are. Spurs get the first corner in front of their own fans. A lot of Tottenham there. But was that outside the box?
I think it was.
Fans.
And the Tottenham fans all there looking very smart in their scarves.
Yeah. Apart from that feather, that looks like he's had a few too many pints. And I think the stand is holding him up and said that it does look a bit. It was quite funny. That was handball. Surely UEFA got to be looking at that. Pugsy. Rest in peace, Pugsy says on the stuff. But what a goal. If Tottenham can get a goal here, what a game to get it. Anyway, Porro. Corner kick coming in. Flick on. And it's gone out for a
goal kick.
I think VAR have to look at that. I would like another replay of that, by the way.
Yeah, I would like a replay of that because it's sort of not being shown. But I think he was outside of his box there.
Here's Basuma, lovely flick through. Here's Solanke. Tottenham now starting to go up the gears. Starting to pull here's Richie. Good stuff from Spurs. This is what we want to see. This is good stuff. Here's Basuma. Basuma puts it all the way back to Romero. Romero, lovely chip ball to the left-hand side to your doggy, all the way back to Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven, a place for the Europa League final, of course, as at stake here. Can Spurs get to their third final, their second European final this century, their 63, 72,
fourth,
8, their 5th European final where they've won 3 and lost. No, hang on. Is this their 5th or 6th?
Yeah, 5th.
Their 5th. Their 5th, yeah. They've lost 2 and I don't know, but the Europa League was 2-legged back in the day, so I don't know how to but all the way back. Even DJ said handball, Steve. I mean, James, sorry. I mean,
Yeah.
Surely we'd need to have a big up to Geordie. How are the lads? Big up, Geordie. Hope you're doing well. Says big up, mate. Big up, Geordie. 15 minutes in, James. What's your thoughts from the first 15 minutes, man?
I think it's been a bit of a.
I'm happy.
I'm happy. Yeah. Ooh, that nearly was squiddled. That nearly squiddled by the goalkeeper there. Yeah. So I mean, 15 minutes in, it's. I think it's been a bit of a cagey start. I think both. I think it's like an early, the early rounds in a boxing match where the fighters are out. We're just sort of feeling each other out, little jabs here and there. Nothing too crazy, but we're starting to grow into this, I think, now. And that is a lovely ball out to Richarlison down the left-hand side. A doggy busting the gut to come on the overlap. There he is. He's found a doggy, and there's, oh my word!
Oh. How did that not go in?
And Bodo come away with the ball, but there's a doggy to mop up and pick up the pieces.
Well, Mickey van der Ven now. Back to your doggy. What's the referee? Stop the game. He says, no, carry on. How did that not go in, James? How did that not go in, man?
There was two players there, and I'm just thinking, just get a toe end on it. And no, it didn't. It just seemed to run for everybody and gets to a Bodo player, and it was cleared away.
It's Solanke and Bodo. I tell you one thing, Tottenham ain't arsing around tonight. I'll tell you that now. They're out there to do a job.
Yeah.
And here's Bodo. Bodo now. All we don't want is Bodo to score. Come on, Tottenham. Let's defend this. Well defended again. Oh, what you fucking doing, man? Losing the ball like that. Oh, here's Bodo. Bodo. Oh, was that handball? No, it wasn't. Referee says play on. 2 handballs direct. Oh, well defended by Tottenham. Well defended by Romero. Romero's gone down, injured. He's humped and the referee has stopped. Romero's went down in a heap. Mickey van der Ven says, right, just stay down there. He's hurt his foot by the looks of it.
Yeah, it does. Looks like he got stood on the top of the foot. We're just getting another look at this effort.
Richie.
Lovely play.
It was lovely play. Oh! It was Johnson there again.
The keeper got a hand to it. I didn't see that until we got that angle. The keeper got a hand to it and pushed it away from Johnson. That would have been in if that keeper. Good save then. Good save by the goalkeeper there.
As I keep saying, James, Johnson gets round that back, and people don't give him enough credit for that. He keeps getting into the right places at the right time. This is why I keep saying he could turn into a striker. I think he's got striker potential. Big up to Colin. Colin says, chance missed by United. Keep us up to date at Old Trafford. It's still 3-0 to United there. It is still 3-1 here to Tottenham here. It will be an all Premier League, Europa League final in Bilbao on the 21st of May, a couple of weeks from now.
Exactly, it is. So it will be 13 days, just short of 2 weeks.
But here's now all the way back, and Vicario should have that covered, and it goes out for a Tottenham goal kick. Do you think Bodo getting a bit frustrated?
Yeah, I think so. I think we would have probably been hoping that there would have been an early goal for them, and they would have turned Spurs a little bit. But I think I think we're holding strong. We're not giving them a chance.
I don't mean to scare you, James. Right? But I just want to say big up to 1,110 people watching us across all platforms.
Lovely. I'm loving that. That is brilliant. Welcome to the show, everybody. Please, if you like and subscribe, if you like to hear us, like to listen to me and Dermo rambling on about Spurs and listening to our commentary.
Look at that. Sorry, James. Look at that.
No, that's fine.
Fastest defender in the West. Look at him. And all the way back. Yeah, if you're on X as well, hit that follow button and then come over and hit the like and subscribe button here if you can over on X. It does do us favor on both, actually. But 1,000, and it's going up and up all the time. I can't even, it's going up. It just keeps going up and up. We always get great numbers on on X. Always do. Big up to Erwin. Happy as always. You are here, Dermo, as I'm on the beach with the family. Can't watch it myself. You're a legend. Oh, big up, Erwin. Let me know where you're on the beach, man. Where are you on holiday? Let us know, and we will keep you up to date. Here's Bodo. Bodo now in there. The Tottenham half. Good tackle by Mickey van der Ven. Here's Tottenham now. Solanke to Richie. Richie. Here's Tottenham now. Here's Kulu. Kulu hasn't got the legs. The rain is pouring down here in Bodo. Absolutely tipping down, isn't it, James? Absolutely.
Absolutely, yeah. It's. I'm surprised it's not sitting on the surface. To be fair, we must have good drainage underneath that pitch.
Can I say,
it is.
Would that suit Tottenham more than like a wet, windy night instead of a snowy, like Lazio had it, a snowy version? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I would prefer the rain. I think the players would prefer the rain over snow. Yeah. I think snow would certainly hamper them and play more into Bodo's hands. But yeah, I mean, it looks grey. It looks miserable there. To be fair, it really looks like a cold, wet autumn night when you've gone away in the FA Cup to some minnow team.
I would have to agree with Gerard. It does look like Galway, to be fair. The rest of Ireland. It really does. I tell you what this ground reminds me of, and that's surprising. It reminds me of an OGAA ground we have over here. But here's Solanke. Solanke now. Oh, that's a free kick, referee. Thank you very much indeed. On the edge of their area. Oh, there's, what's he saying, ref? Ref, come on. Come on.
It's got to be a card there. No attempt to play the ball, just jumped. I actually think it was Solanke's. I think it was lucky to get back because I think Solanke's foot just sort of slipped away from underneath him a little bit there.
But it's a free kick. Now, who's over this ball? Porro's over it.
Yeah, and he's probably, just for everybody listening along, he's probably slightly off to the left-hand side, just outside the D, probably round about 22 to 23 yards out.
Years?
Porro's placing the ball.
Here's Porro now. Porro and Kulu over the ball. VAR check at Old Trafford for something, so maybe Colin can let us know what that is. We've got the draft excluder in behind the back. He's now going to get a wet ass. Referee making sure they're back 10 yards. They don't look back 10 yards, but here's Porro. Check over at play on. Okay. Was that here or there, Colin? Let us know. Here's Porro. Now, can he give Spurs an early lead? He stops. He breathes. He chips the ball over. Oh, good save from the keeper. He puts it over the bar. And you would say that Tottenham have had the two best chances. What a free kick that was. Over the top of the wall. That was going into the top corner. And the keeper gets his fingertips and pushes it over the... That was going in as well, by the way.
Yeah.
What a free kick.
Really was. That was a good save as well. That's two good saves by the goalkeeper.
Weren't we? On the and again, he's done well, but here's Porro with the corner. Looking, hand up in the air. Gets the corner, flicks it in. It's going in. Oh, again, it goes across the face of the goal, and Tottenham still don't get it in. But I tell you one thing, I'm very impressed with Tottenham's start to this game. Really,
we're probing, we're pressing, we're putting them under some pressure and holding the ball there, saying, "Come on, get on with it." So we look. To be fair, to say that all this danger about the pitch and everything like that, but I think Spurs have looked pretty comfortable on the pitch. To be fair,
I think they do. I think there's. Do you think there's been more made of the pitches? Bodo kicked the ball forward, but it just goes into Romero and it kicks it up. But here's Tottenham again. Lovely little flick, but taken out by Bodo to get the ball back. Bodo player goes over. Referee says play on. Bodo, just don't look comfortable. Don't look. I think the nerves have got to them. I think the occasion has got to them. Where Tottenham have got World Cup winners in the squad. They have experienced internationals that think this is just a chance to get to a final. But Bodo looked a little bit starstruck, I would say. But they are starting to come into the game. They are keeping the ball a little bit now. They are playing it around. And here is Bodo. Oh, please make me go to Tottenham for the weekend with a Spurs in the European final, please. Don't let my fly over tomorrow be sad and upsetting and have Dave crying on my shoulder saying Tottenham have lost Dermo. What I'm going to do. Here, Dave, have a vodka. Get that down your neck, man. That will calm the nerves, you know. But here, I want a 4 o'clock bus ride full of adrenaline and me singing in the bus. Spurs are on the way to Bilbao. And the bus man saying, shut up, you in the back. I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm in despair. So, anyway, here's Bodo. Bodo with the ball there, number 11. They just look a little bit.
That's a good
Mickey. And well done for the referee. He's giving it. He's giving it. Mickey is saying, hang on a minute, ref. That wasn't a free kick. Just look, I'm sorry for
he was just stronger. He was just stronger. And the Bodo player knew he was losing out to Mickey because Mickey was showing the strength and he just fell down like a sack of poo.
Do you know, I just think Tottenham look a bit more comfortable, but that could be a dangerous side as well, by the way. We could be too confident. Then pick up 2 random you fucker DJ.
Oh yeah, definite free kick, that referee. Definite free kick.
And a yellow card as well. And he got told to stop it. Look how the referee deals with it. It gives him and then gives him a stern warning. Column says the potential foul in the box on Dorgru was checked and cleared after going to VAR. Boris said, yeah, the Spurs players have been training on Astro 100% this week. They look so comfortable on it, don't they? But the professionals,
they do.
So they should do. Oh, here's Solanke, and that's gone out for a goal kick. What was that with the ref? He really laid down the law to the Bodo man, didn't he? He really
said, he did.
That's it. Fuck, no more.
Yeah, he's basically telling him, but you can't do that. That's not what it's about. And you do it again, and I'll send you off. I will let you know, Dermo. I've got all the games that are being played across Europe and the semi-final of the playoffs in the championship as well. That's going on. Bristol versus Sheffield.
Yeah,
Bristol, Sheffield United. So I've got all the
final.
Yeah.
Go on.
I'm just saying I've got all the games up on a reputable sports website that is associated with the TV channel. No, not Flash Score. But it's I've got them all on. So
does it start with the company that we were slagging off last night?
Yeah. So I can keep this.
If anyone didn't watch us on Big Up, you should have done because we had a right moan last night about.
Yeah, we sort of forgot about. I think the second half we kind of forgot about a game being played, and we were just having. It were like 2 guys down the pub having a good old chin wagon putting the world to right.
Yeah, which I like actually, and that's what it is. Forza Valola for my daughter. Okay, what's that? Nice, Boris. Wasn't sure what was happening there. Yeah, Jazz, the ref decent compared to any other Europa League. We need them in the Prem better than most Prem refs. Oh,
yeah.
Then I don't know who Forza Valola for my daughter. I don't know what Jazz mean. Is that what they called his daughter? But anyway, his Basuma kicks up the field and it goes out for a Bodo. But half an hour in, I would have bitten anyone's hand out. 0-0, half an hour nail in, I would have bitten your hand off for that, to be fair.
Yeah. Just come up with ball possession stats there, Dermo. 60% to Bodo and 40% to Spurs. I wouldn't say they've done anything with the ball, though, Bodo.
I was just about to say that. What have they? But also, when other teams have good ball possession against us, we win the game.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like we sort of like, okay, you can keep the ball. We're not bothered about keeping the ball here. We'll let you keep the ball. We'll let you keep passing it around along your back line and do nothing with it because you've got to come and score 2 against us.
Here's Bentancur. Bentancur to your doggy to Richie on the line. But well done from Bentancur. Let it go through his legs. Crossfield ball, lovely ball to Kulu. Kulu trying to get Solanke on the way. Haven't missed Madison yet. I don't know if Madison travelled out with them. I don't know if Sonny's travelled out there either. I don't know if Dragons.
I think they did. I think some of the players did, and that's probably going to be a card for a doggy.
Doing, man? That's
folding back there.
That's a stupid free kick to give away, man. The referee's shit hot tonight. Let's have a look at it.
Yeah.
That's a free kick. To be fair, just got his hand round him, didn't he? And he
and then pulled him back on the shoulder, and it's clinical that, and that's just on the sort of the right hand corner of probably about 2 or 3 yards out on the right hand corner of the box.
Athletic Club have got one back at Old Trafford. It's 3-1 now on aggregate. 1-0.
Yep.
To Athletic Club. Oh God, don't tell me the Bodo going to score here. Please no.
And Betis have just scored against Fiorentina to go 3-1 up on aggregate in their tie as well.
There's Ange. I swear to God, that their green shirt's driving me mad with that fucking Nike sign. Serious to God. Get it, Nike. Please sack the person that done that. Take them to rehab. Anyway, here is Bodo with a free kick. Free kick coming in. Oh, what a save from Vicario. What a save. And it was from Berg as well. It was an in-dipper. Well done from Vicario. Hasn't had anything to do.
Took a leaf out of Donnarumma's books from last night. Just not trying to do anything fancy with it. Just getting it out of danger.
Corner kick now to Bodo. 3-1 down, 0-0, half an hour gone. The Bodo fans trying to get behind them. Is this going to be an in-swinger? It is an in-swinger. There's Bodo with a header. Tottenham, header it out. Good one. Go on, Romero. Get up the field, son. Get up the field. Get it. Don't play around with it. Just if in doubt, kick
get it out.
Like that. Well
Good
done.
Good flick on by Richie, and there's Dom.
Go on, Slanky. Go on, Slanky.
He just ran into a bit of a wall of yellow there, didn't he? He had no one with him, but he did well to try and carry it and get it out and move the ball forward. It was just unlucky. He had no one. He had no one near with him.
I don't think Column's very happy with United, by the way.
No, I wouldn't be either. I mean, 3-1.
He's put in the chat.
Let's have a look. I haven't looked at the chat tonight so far.
Ramos might as well have gone to stand in the stands with the fans. God, I don't know.
Rasmus might as well have gone stand in the stands with the fans. Yeah.
Ooh, Johnson. Oh, yellow card to Johnson. That was a hefty tackle by Brennan Johnson. Straight away, he's now in the booking. Brennan Johnson, you wait to see this tackle. He's very lucky.
Oh, yeah, that was late. That was late. There.
I think he's... If that goes to VAR, that's a red card. That could be off.
Yeah.
But do Bodo have VAR?
Yes, yeah, it's European tie. They have to have VAR in certain. It's part of the requisite of if you qualify for Europe, you have to have VAR in your stadium. It's just having another replay of that Bodo free kick. And, yeah, good save, that. Good save. Getting his hand on it, getting it out.
You know what gets me? It's the hate Brennan Johnson gets. I'm getting it like in our group chat, some other one in. And I'm getting, get that Johnson off. I think the lot of hate Brennan Johnson get, or his, and that's all going back to the keeper. I think Brennan Johnson gets hate, unnecessary hate, you know.
He does. He does. I will agree. I mean, I'm not his biggest fan. I'm not going to sit here and say I love him and I think he's he's like the best player in the Spurs. He has done well this season, and he has got a lot of hate from this season. And it's like he's his top goal scorer, for Christ's sake. So he's got to be doing something right. But yeah, I think the problem with Brennan Johnson is that he goes in certain games he can go missing.
Yeah,
and
you could say that about our place, but here's Bodo. Sorry, there, James. Bodo now in a bit of a attacking position here on Tottenham's right-hand side. Gets the cross in, hits the number 9. That was a danger sign, but over the bar. And that was a danger sign, wasn't it? Tottenham Hotspur there. Do you want to describe that very quickly for people?
Yeah, so
left open there.
So yeah, I mean the number 9, I think it's Haig. He's made a run between Romero and Van de Ven, and both players have sort of gone with him, but give him like half a yard of space, and he's managed to rise himself up and get his head on it. He just couldn't direct it goalwards. Bodo was starting to grow into this game now, and starting to put Spurs under a little bit of pressure. I think we need a goal now just to silence them up and really shut this game down.
I think so.
Just an update, there has been another goal in the Fiorentina Real Betis game, and Fiorentina have equalised. It's 1-1 on the night, 3-2 to Betis on aggregate. That is a game that I think is, and that's in the UEFA Conference League. That's a game that's got a lot of. Either one of those could go on.
It's only in charge of then the former Man United striker. Is he in charge of that side?
Betis.
He is.
I think so. Yeah. Let me just check on that. Let's have a look.
Really, do you know here Spurs? I think Tottenham have control of the game. It's just
no. It's Pellegrini. Sorry, Manuel Pellegrini.
Manager.
Yeah, Manuel Pellegrini is the manager.
Columns put Anthony. I don't know if you got an update from Old Trafford.
Nothing as of yet. Hasn't updated on.
Well, he's just put Anthony in, not unless Columns changing his name to Anthony. He's just letting us all know that he wants to be called Pope Anthony the 15th. I do know what I said to James. No, he's at Betis. He scored for them. All right, okay, sorry. I was saying to you, wasn't I, with the Pope being elected today in this game, it's sort of like I feel doubly enthusiast by today, like. And I know it sounds a silly thing, like, but for me, I'm not the most religious person in the world, but today means a hell of a lot to me. And if Tottenham can win it as well, what a perfect day that would be.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he's Pope Leo the 16th or something like that.
Something like that.
Sorry if nobody's religious in here. I'm Catholic, so it's an important day for me, like being a Catholic, like. So I do apologize. And Ireland's a very Catholic country anyway.
The 14th.
So I can't understand all the V's and the I's and the Latin.
So X is 10 and 1 before V is 4 because V is 5. So 1 before V is 5. So he's 14.
I'm not laughing at you, James. I'm laughing at Jazz Future, but the CAA got their guy. Pray for us. Oh, dear. I can't believe there's never been an American Pope. That's really shocked me tonight. Like,
yeah. Here come Bodo chasing the ball now, and it's
gone
out for a goal kick.
Yeah, there has been an Italian Pope for 40-something years.
Yeah.
50 years nearly. That's unbelievable. Like, but anyway, enough about me being a Catholic and me.
Wasn't the last Pope German?
What's he do? He's really reading the right attack to Vicario, I would say, in his time, Mason. No, the last Pope was Argentinian.
Was he Argentinian?
Yeah, the Pope.
I'll be honest with you. I'm not religious in the slightest.
The Pope before that was German, and the Pope before that, Saint Paul, was Canadian. No, it was Polish. Sorry, Pope John Paul II.
Goal in the Chelsea Jurgen game. Chelsea have just scored 1-0 to Chelsea on the night, 5-1 in aggregate. Chelsea look like they are going to the Europa.
Oh, over the head of Solanke. Sorry, James, didn't mean to cut across you, man.
No, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. This game's more important than the Chelsea scoreline, anyway.
Colm says the ref in his game is awful. I have to say, the ref in our game's been actually pretty good, actually. I have to say.
Yeah. He's let it flow where it can be let flow, but he's brought it back and punished the players when they deserve to be punished. So yeah, I'm really happy with the referee, and he doesn't seem to be. Oh, that's a good tackle by Richie. Unlucky. Oh, but he's a doggy. Oh,
on your dog it on, lucky. Irwin's put, Jesus, lads, I moved away from the family because they were talking about the Pope. Now you're at it. Any score in the match, it's 0-0. It's right in front of you. Sorry. See, I tell you, it's an Irish thing. We're very Catholic in this country. So, do you know what I mean? Is it a big deal? Like, and the corner, I think, yeah, it is corner to Spurs.
Corner to Spurs.
This first half's flown by.
Yeah, but it's 40 minutes in and it's still 0-0. Probably going to be looking at maybe five, maybe 2-3 minutes stoppage time.
I say so. There's Romero coming up for his first corner. See, you even got the haircut for you today, lads. Even got the haircut. Make sure I was looking smart for this semi-final. You know, get the bit of the old, get the hair. I swear to God, every time I go to the barber, I'm more grey than I was the last time I fucking went. Anyway,
oh, that's a poor corner.
It is a poor corner. But here's Basuma. Basuma now to your doggy, all the way back to Vicario. And Vicario now looking for options, finds Basuma. Basuma kicks it up the field. A lovely flick on, but here's Bodo. Bodo. Oh, Bodo. There's Vicario. He wasn't going to let that pass. But very quite little bit of I'd say that for you on the pitch, James. If you were a player, say you've been there number 7.
Yeah.
He didn't really hit it at the goal, did he? To be fair to
no.
him. I mean,
I think you saw what he was trying. You saw Vicario was out and backpedaling, and he was basically trying to beat him, but he didn't hit it with any kind of conviction. But here's Tottenham now down the left hand side.
Hit it straight, to be fair.
No.
He was going for. I mean, if that was a rugby shot, he would have got a point there or 2 points. If Mr. Brady is watching, I still don't know the score for rugby. Never have, never will do. We used to do rugby watch-alongs for Full-Time Sports Network, and I'd still have no clue what a rugby score is.
So it's different in union as it is in league. Well, as a young man, I used to play rugby union, and then I changed to rugby. Yeah, I represented my school. That's how young I was. I played both union and league. I did play for a club.
You're right. You were a budding sports star, and then you found women. I think that was your problem, wasn't it? Here
comes Spurs charging forward.
Here comes now. Go on, Porro. Go on, get it in there.
Cross to Richie.
Richie. Oh, Richie. Now
he's gone.
Is that Solanke? Solanke
puts
it in, goes to God knows who that was to. Basuma, would you fucking close them down quicker? And so they're standing there like a fucking spare prick at a wedding. Seriously. Jesus Christ, man. And there is Basuma. There's your doggy. Seriously, Basuma, you're standing like a spare prick at a wedding. Seriously. Doing nothing.
Richarlison.
There's Richie. Richie now. Richie looking for Solanke. Solanke now gone the wing. I think Richie's gone up front. I think Solanke's gone.
Yeah. I feel they're like swapping about. I think it's they're trying to just sort of confuse the Bodo players and the defenders of like who's actually playing up top, and it seems to be working because Richie and Dom are getting some space to operate a little bit. Here's Richie now out on the wing again.
I've got a fun fact coming up for a minute. Fun fact from Colm. James represented his school's rugby team back in 1872. You look very well for a man of that.
Yeah.
So that makes you over 1,000 years old now. Jesus, you look well for your age, James.
Yeah.
Did you use oil of Ulay back in them days just to keep your skin looking young?
I had an easy paper round. That's what it was.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it was. Oh, there's been another goal in the Fiorentina Betis game. It is now Fiorentina 2, Real Betis 1, and it is 3-all on aggregate. So that is now all to play for.
Question: would you take
Yes.
0-0 as a full-time result?
I would take it. Yeah, I mean, gladly I would take
I
it,
know we
but
joked about it.
I just don't know it how well how settled I would feel. Do you know what I mean? I'd be constantly on edge because
I'm
even
not
if
on
it
edge.
got
I'm just sitting here quite comfortably, quite happy, thinking, right, there's not a hell's chance they're beating us. I don't see anything in Bodo that has me.
oh,
I mean,
that's a corner, ref. That
look,
is a corner.
that is a corner. The keeper's really. There's nothing there that's nothing there to make me feel I should be nervous about tonight. That's why I'm sitting there so confident and so like Spurs are on their way to Bilbao. Tottenham gonna do it again. They won't stop us. We beat United to win the European League. Hey, I just changed that myself, actually. By the way, on the
Oh,
hoof.
not bad. Not a bad rendition there. No, not a bad
Yeah,
rendition. So
yeah.
we've got 1 minute of time added on
Oh,
to
cheers.
play.
Thanks for that. Cheers. Thank you very much for that. Just let me put that up for the guys. There's a
Oh,
free kick. Oh,
oh,
oh.
and that is why you should not shoot.
Basuma, I swear to God, right? Please, in the summer, take shooting lessons. I know you like to give the fans the ball, but Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, man.
He's trying to just make it float like a balloon. That's what all it is.
He's going to make it float like a butterfly and sting like a bee because Basuma just likes taking tea. Right.
And that is half time.
And it's 0-0, 3-1 on aggregate to Tottenham Hotspur. We are 45 minutes away from getting to Europa League final. Look, for me, James, so I'm going to bring us back even, right? Because it's not fair keeping you small like that. It's just horrible, you know, and I feel guilty for doing that, and I do apologize.
This is one of my favourite away shirts. This was one of my favourite away shirts for Spurs. I love this shirt.
During the summer, we will buy you a green screen, and we will make sure you're like me. So when we do these watch-alongs, then we can be a bit more uniformed. I'm going to sort that out for you, sir. 45 minutes away from glory, 45 minutes from these players becoming absolute bucking legends.
Yeah.
I am really happy with that first half, to be fair.
Yeah, didn't look troubled, didn't look in any kind of pressure or in any kind of way where they looked like they were threatening. If anything, I would say Spurs have had the better of the opportunities. Yeah. But it's been quite comfortable, really, to say the least. So it's Devio's just. I didn't think it was possible, but unless my eyes are deceiving me, I do believe Ange has parked the bus and bunkered down. Yeah, you could say that, Steve. You could say that. I think I think he's set them up to just basically sit there and hold and just try and break them. But they have been pressing a little bit. Oh,
yeah.
Oh my word, that's going to be in it. So in the Sheffield United Bristol City game, sorry, Dermo, Bristol City have had a man sent off in the 45+2, and Sheffield United have scored the penalty from the resulting player being sent off, who are now winning 1-0. So it's Bristol City in the first leg.
Can I just say, big up to 1,572 that are watching across all networks, across YouTube and X as well. Listen, guys, if you are over on X, can you do us a small favor? I know it's an awful lot to ask, but can you shoot on over? Just hit the like button and the subscription button on all YouTube channels. And and it really may do us a help. But when you're on X as well, just hit the follow button. It really means a lot for us to grow. I want to say big up to Jazz. He says 0-0. Erwin says, guys, how many shots on goal did we have in the first half? Do we look like we will score? Yes, we do like we will score. I'll get James to check that out for me now. I think
So
out of the two sides, we look dangerous out of the two, I think. But go on, James. Sorry, man, didn't mean to interrupt.
yeah, so I'll give you the first half stats. So at the moment, it says Bodo have had 66.9% of the possession to Tottenham's 33.1. It says Bodo have had 6 shots, 1 on target. Tottenham have had 4 shots, 1 on target. I'm trying to think of the 6 shots that Bodo have had. I can't think of the 6 shots.
I can't. Maybe.
But
listen, I just need to go to the bathroom. Leave you in charge.
yeah, no worries. Total touches in the opposition area. So Bodo have had five touches in the Tottenham box, and Tottenham have had 7 touches in the Bodo box. 1 save by both goalkeepers. 4 fouls each on committed by each team. Both teams with 1 yellow card. Brennan Johnson and I can't remember the young kid's name for Bodo who got picked up. Spurs have had 4 corners, Bodo have had 2, and I would say it's been pretty comfortable for Spurs so far in that first half. We haven't looked too under pressure. We haven't looked too stressed. We've allowed Bodo to have the ball to try and test us, but they haven't really tested us. They've been limited to, like I say, the few shots that I can sort of recall. 1 from practically the halfway line. They've not really tested Vicario to a point where he's been forced into an amazing save. He did tip 1 corner over the bar, but it was pretty comfortable for him to do it, and he did the right thing in tipping it over. But yeah, it's been pretty comfortable for us. I think Ange will go into the dressing room. I think he'll be very pleased with how we've played, how we've kept control. Even though Bodo have had more possession, we've sort of been in control of the game. And I think he'll be telling his players more of the same in the second half. I can't see Bodo really challenging us and doing anything to deeply upset us. I think Knutson, the Bodo manager, will probably be putting a rocket up their arse for the second half and telling them that they need to do better and be better, which in turn will, I think, create the spaces that Spurs are operating on, and we'll be able to punish them on the break as long as we're not all sat too deep. And like I say, it's been a very, very positive first half. And I would just like to say thank you for everyone for joining for Watchlong tonight with us, me and Dermo. We do love doing these, and we do love giving you as much as we can, and we both do absolutely everything we can for the channel to help you're welcome, Erwin, no problem. Peter, big up Peter, welcome to the channel. So far so good. Yeah, I want a boring game without any drama tonight. Yeah, I think every Spurs fan in the world would want a boring game without the drama tonight. Oi, oi, Johnny. Big second half coming up. Absolutely, definitely a big second half coming up. I apologise, guys. My apologies. A little technical issue there, and I just disconnected for some reason. So I do apologise. I was watching the comments, and it wasn't the excitement. It was just some technical issue. For some reason, it just dumped me out of the show there. Yeah, Wayne, I did. I vanished as quickly as Arsenal Champions League hopes. Absolutely. Um, Thanks very much, Jazz. I'm glad you appreciate the show, and I'm glad you're enjoying it. I do my best to try and keep everyone happy, and except my cousin because he's a Man United fan, and we don't want to keep them happy. So thank you very much for joining us. Look, we're getting ready. Should be another couple of minutes, and the second half will be getting underway. And hopefully,
Hello. Sorry about that. What happened?
I don't know. It just I was reading some of the comments out, and as I was scrolling through, all of a sudden it just dumped me out of the stream, and I was just like, oh no, and Dermo's not here. I can't get back in. But yeah, so
nature called. I had to go for a pee.
No, I completely understand that.
Either that, or I wear nappy when I do these when I do this watch along, because I refuse to wear that. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I would. I'd just take 2-minute comfort break, Dermo. You're perfectly allowed for that. That's perfectly fine. I was just saying, absolutely amazing, some of the comments that we're getting. Oh, Colm, I can take you out as quickly as I put you back in. Ha ha ha. So it must have been Colm that put me back in.
Yeah, if you want to me, Mike Dermo, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Grand. Second half. What? Damn, it has that guilty look. What do you think I was up to? Look, Wayne. Just if you want to think that maybe I was up to that. Who knows? Maybe Tottenham winning is an aphrodisiac. Who knows? Who does know?
I mean, I'm not saying anything. I am saying nothing.
Wayne likes these special streams, you know.
Yeah.
Have you seen these new link adverts, by the way?
No.
Where the animals start attacking, they get like men and they start beating up the person that's got links in them.
Oh.
It's quite funny. I'm watching one now. The dog sees him, then he pushes him. It's really funny.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Enjoy the second half. You too, lads. Enjoy the second half. Cheers, Colin. We've got Carl in the house. Just Pervy Dermo is in the house. Look, I'm happy. We're winning. We're going to Bilbao. Anyone tells me any different, it ain't happening, because we are going to Bilbao.
Yeah.
So on their way to Bilbao. Tottenham gonna do it again. They won't stop us. We beat United. Bilbao once again. Oh, Spurs are on their way to Bilbao. United gonna lose again. Everybody will be singing when Ange slips off the cup. Yo.
So I was just reading some of the chat. Boris wants to see substitution at half time, and that is to take Johnson off and replace him with Odegaard. Look, I can see that substitution happening, Boris. I really can, but I think it will be more along the lines of probably around about the 60th, 70th minute mark. And that rain and the fog looks like it's coming in as well now around the ground. The Spurs fans are all waving the scarves and going crazy.
It's just showing here the United game, the goal here for Athletic Club. And let's see, is it going to be, wow, that's a belter. That is a belt. Colin says you have never beaten us in Bilbao. Leave the songwriting to me, Dermot. I will do. The team are back out in the pitch, I think. We've got here, Colin said the dog pushing the bloke off the wall is funny. It is. It's links for women. Oh, it's links for women now, is it? It said Wayne says Mrs. Tron could be in for a good night. Mrs. Tron has dropped me off at the bus at 4 o'clock in the morning. Mr. Bonner. So that's what Mrs. Tron's doing. Mrs. Tron's to enjoy her 4-day away from me, I think. I'm not. I just want to get back home. I'm not looking forward to the flying. I don't think we can. Solanke's not fully fit on that pitch. No, great. Second half, James. Sorry, I keep calling you. I'm going to get everyone to name
every name under the sun except my name. That's what you like to promise, Steve.
But I wouldn't mind, James. But my adopted name is James. I wouldn't mind. You would think I would remember me. And Carl says, "Oh shit, I forgot Dirty Dermo."
Yeah, Dirty Dermo on tour.
No, it's not. It's just sensible Dermos on tour. Yeah, be drunk Dermo on tour. There might be a few drunk videos being put up with me saying stuff. Don't worry, James. The amount of times he's called me tequila, you get used to it. That's true, Boris. What do you think? Look, we're getting to second half. Big up to everyone. 1,600. I can't believe the numbers tonight, James. I really
can't. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. It kind of shows that people want to know we're having a good.
Yeah.
We obviously putting on a good show for them. I'm just deeply appreciative. I am honestly deeply appreciated.
Right, the second half, sir. Where are you?
Right, we had just kicked off.
All right. Well, I'm behind you then.
Right. Tell me when.
Okay. Hang on. I am now at 45 minutes and 30 seconds.
Right. Okay. So I paused it, and so I'm probably now behind you because I'm at 45 and 10 seconds. So
okay. So I'll pause it at 45:43. So let me know when you get there.
Yeah. No worries. Yeah, so I think it's going to be 45-43. You said, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. As I'm just watching this, and the ball goes out for a Bodo goal kick. Right, here we go. Dermo coming up. 40, 41, 42, 43.
There you go. Just to let you know, guys, if James doesn't mind, but him and Steve doing final score. I might start it, but then I'll have to come off because I've got things to do. I get called everyone as well, even Nancy, for who the hell Nancy's. I've never called you Nancy, so I don't know where that's coming from. I would be happy with it. So would I, Carl, actually. Maybe, Carl, do you want to join us for final score? Join Steve and James. Maybe you are supposed to be part of this channel, though you don't really do anything. You don't come on.
It is. It's. I think Carl's the silent partner, isn't he?
Yeah, Carl is like the hitman. You tell people who to hit, and he goes around and hits them. Boris says we've come out swinging. Ange said something. Yeah, Ange said if you don't actually score a goal in second half, lads, you're getting a poker stuck up your ass.
Yeah. So we've got a corner coming in. Just got a corner now to
That's
Spurs.
really starting to fucking annoy me. That Nike thing. Can they not go to Adidas? At least it'd be more even.
Yeah. Here we go. Pedro Porro would be in swinger.
Oh! Solanke was getting ready for the overhead.
Yeah.
Carl says, I'm the Daniel Levy of the channel. I screw things up in the background. No, you're not. I like the sub teacher. Come in when you need it. Yeah. Dermo, where you're off to? Are you going on the tour? Yeah, I'm going over to the Palace game, Merwin. That's when I'm going over with Dave Harris and that. Hello. Who do we have here? Who's that?
Oh, this is one of my dogs. That's Marshall. Marshall Mathers the third.
Marshall Mathers the third. So
yeah.
Tottenham here's. Is he injured at the moment? Have you put him in for surgery because of his LCL? You know, is he recovering well?
Yeah, he's a good lad. He's a Spurs fan as well. I've got a picture of him wearing a Spurs shirt, but I don't know where it is. I'll put it in the chat. I will put it in the chat. Of the dog in the Spurs
Where
shirt.
did I say violence of any kind? Oh, when I said, oh yeah, the poker bit. Sorry, I do apologise. Yes, I shouldn't have said that. I'm very sorry.
And I've got
all I know. I'm going to get a bollocking of our boss now.
Yeah,
he's going to send me yeah.
He's going to send you to mainland for a flogging.
Anyway, back to football for Carl being the hitman. All right, sorry, Carl is not the hitman. He's the Daniel Levy of the channel. That's his nickname. Sorry. Oh, dude.
Okay, again, Spurs allowing Bodo to have time on the ball. It goes back to their goalkeeper.
I think Bodo not going to hurt us, you know. Big up to Aussie Ange. He says Ange's proven again to be a world-beating manager. Winning trophies is what he's good at. We can beat on this European win and compete very hard with teams in the Europa Champions League next season. European final, baby. Yet another cup final for Ange. He must be getting bored of getting to finals now. Do you know what? We're not there yet. But do you know what? I think we are. Are you now getting to the point, James, where you're thinking, do you know, we're there? I can't see Bodo.
No, I can't see them. Look, I want to let's get to 55th minute and then ask me that question again. But at the moment, my confidence levels. I mean, I was confident anyway. I was very confident that we were going to progress. Give it another 5 minutes, 15 minutes into that 10 minutes into that second half.
Yeah.
And I'll feel even more comfortable. Look, at the moment, it's finally poised in this for this match on the night, and one goal from Bodo could sort of cause Spurs to.
No. Oh. Well tackled. Go on, get it out. Well done from Richie. Did that hit the post?
I'm not sure. It looked like it. I don't know exactly what it hit, but it was again Bodo really starting to turn the screw a little bit, put the pressure on. If they come again out wide onto the left hand side.
Left side, the number 23. Is he going to check? He does outside of the book. Good stuff here from Bodo. Well defended by Tottenham. Tottenham sitting back. This is what I don't like. But they've seemed to have gone to a back five, haven't they, Tottenham?
Yeah.
But here's Brennan Johnson. Porro Johnson now. Is he going to kick it up the field? He is. To Solanke trying to hold the bout. Gets beaten. Here's Bodo again. No, it's not on me, Carl. Leave me alone. I'm allowed to be who I am. I will say it, and I will say it. Spurs are on the way to Bilbao. Anyway, here is Richie now. Here's Richie. Can he put through? Oh, love. That's a free kick, referee, and a yellow card. But see, that's what you want up front, isn't it? Like Richie holding the ball. Don't tell me he's injured. Please don't tell me he's injured again.
Oh, took a swipe right at his ankle.
But it's what we needed, wasn't it? Here we go. Here's the chance. James took us through it.
So it's whipped into the box, flicked on. Oh, no, I think it's a doggy at the back post. Just sort of gets his body. Oh, he does. He back-heeled it. Yeah, back-heeled it away from the danger zone. Absolutely amazing defending by a doggy there. Because there was a Bodo player right there.
Oh, here's Solanke. Solanke, it's gone out for a corner. Good start from Spurs. That's what we want. Come on.
I see. This is, last night when we were talking the Arsenal game, and I said, do you think Solanke would be better supported and be better if he had a strike partner? Because at that point there, where Solanke's pushed through and he's broken the line, he's the man who he needs to be aiming for, and there's nobody there for him to aim at. So
here's a corner. Porro with the ball. Sorry, James.
That's fine.
Porro here. Corner kick comes in. Here's Real. It's gone out for another corner. Tottenham putting on the pressure now. A little bit now. Bodo are now being pegged back. Tottenham with the second successive corner in the game. One for the right, now one from the left. It's still 1-0. United are still 1-0 down at Old Trafford, 3-1 up on aggregate. Tottenham here 0. Bodo 0. Tottenham still winning 3-1 on aggregate. Tottenham now very, very close to the final. Sort of half an hour away, I would say, or more. Free kick comes in. Oh, it's going to go out. No, it's not. That was nearly in the way in. But here's Bodo now trying to put Tottenham around them like men possessed. Here's now Bodo on the attack. Well done from Basuma. That's what we want to see from the big man himself. Go on, Big Biss. Go on, show him what you're made of. There, lovely ball, and it's it's went out, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Trying to put Kulu in there. But again, the corner, a different type of corner.
Yeah.
Tudor Johnson had a crack at that, do you think?
I think because he's got his back to a goal there, and he's trying to. I think he was trying to turn himself and get his side foot on it just to change the direction of the ball a little bit, but he didn't make the connection, and I think that's what happened. But yeah, I think he maybe should have sort of got himself in front of it a little bit, and that is going to be a free kick to Bodo.
Do you know what?
Their own half.
They can do that as much as they like. Substitutions are going to be absolutely key to this tonight. But 55 minutes into the game, I've been really impressed with Tottenham's game plan and I think he is playing 2 up front, by the way.
I think he has. I think he sort of changed it around a little bit, hasn't he? And here comes Kulusevski. There's Richie.
Here's Richie. Can Richie push? Oh, unlucky from Richie. Unlucky. Tottenham are playing. What they play? Good tackle.
That is a good tackle by Van der Ven.
It is. He gets the cross in. Is that going out for a corner? No, it's going out for a goal kick. What formation do you think we're playing now? Could we be playing 3-5-2?
Yeah, it looks like it. It weren't Mickey. It was Kulu.
And Bodo player. Are we playing the 3-5-2, do you think?
I think we are, yeah.
No.
Because Richie seems more centralised. Oh, but here come Bodo breaking through, but followed by a dog.
Go on, Tottenham. Go on. Tackle him. Well done for
Poro. Tackle, Poro.
Kulu now. Kulu's actually grown into the game, by the way.
Yeah.
And it's a free kick. No, I think we're playing a 5-3-2. That's what Boris says. Maybe that's what we are playing with 2.
Yeah.
3 so who's the 3 at the back then?
So as...
Oh, here's Bodo. Bodo with a cross in.
Big head by Mickey Van der Ven.
And here's
that's the free I think Bisuma's dropped back. I think Bisuma's dropped a bit deeper.
Do you think he's at the back?
Yeah, he's basically playing like a halfback, so sitting in the space between the midfield and the defence, but being more in the defence rather than more in the midfield. Because look, he's there again. That's what that role he seems to be playing more as, like I say, the halfback role. And Johnson hoofs it forward. Kulusevski chasing. There's Solanke just losing out, and Bodo recycle the ball, pushing forward. But again, a great tackle by Bentancur there, just snuffing out the play. Here's Bodo, though, down the left-hand side. And again, it's snuffed out and Spurs mop it up. Bentancur to Poro. Lovely crossfield play for Richie to chase onto. And is Richie going to get there? He is. Richie's got there. Dermo's gone. I don't know where Dermo's gone, but he's disappeared for some reason. Here's Bodo. Bodo won the ball back. And they're just playing it around their defensive duo. It's 58 minutes gone now, and it is still 0-0. But here comes Bodo down the left-hand side. Is he number 23? He's centralised it. Oh, and that could be a free kick. No, the referee says no free kick, and his ball's played out to the left, and here comes Bodo, and it's whipped in. Oh, it's cleared. Well played. and it's a free kick to Spurs midway through their own half. But Bodo really, really were looking a bit dangerous there. Again, a good ball in and right to the back post, and it's a doggy again, mopping it up at the back post. He's really playing well this half. This game is a doggy, putting his body on the line there. It's just showing the replays there as we just wait to get this free kick taken and get us underway again. And it looks like Bodo are going to make a couple of changes here. And it looks like Spurs are going to make a change as well. That looks like Odebear coming on. Could be Odebear for Johnson, or it could be Odebear for Richie. But here's Richie in the corner, right by the corner flag. And it's clipped, and it is a Spurs throw-in. Might give the clubs a chance to make these substitutions. Just while these substitutions are going ahead, guys, I'll just give you a quick update in the other scores. It is still Athletic Club beating Man United 1-0. Oh, the phone has been taken. Sorry, and it's into the box. It's bouncing around. And Bissouma again with a wild shot, and it's way over the bar. So yeah, it's Athletic Club still winning 1-0 on the night, 3-1 on aggregate to Manchester United. Chelsea winning 1-0 on the night, 5-1 on aggregate. Fiorentina winning 2-1 against Betis, 3-all on aggregate. And Sheffield United are 1-0 up in the first leg of the Bristol City Championship playoff semi-final. As Bodo make the changes, so it's Bloomberg gone off, or Blomberg, and Solly's come in.
My computer completely turned itself off for some reason.
We're both having technical gremlins tonight. Richardson's just coming off, and it is Matisse Tell coming on, not Odebear. So Rich coming off and Tell coming on.
PC. I think my PC's starting to. So I can't put my screen. It won't pick up my camera on. Sorry, I won't pick
That's all right. So Bissouma now with the ball, carrying it forward. It's got Johnson to his right, Solanke to the left. It's out to Johnson on the right. Johnson back to Bissouma, back to Johnson. Ball played back to Porro. Porro plays it all the way back to Romero. Romero now across to Van der Ven. Van der Ven turns.
And I'm probably
out to Doggy
as well now.
That's okay.
Well, not really, because I would like to be near you.
Yeah. A Doggy chasing the ball down, and that is gone out for a Spurs throw-in. Here come Tottenham. Oh, I thought that could have been in then.
Sake.
So here we go. It's been cleared back by Bodo, and Tottenham are really, really putting the pressure on Bodo at the moment. Bodo haven't got out of their half for about the last 3 or 4 minutes. There's the throw-in taken by Spurs. Again,
there you go. That's the best we can do. What time are you on, James?
I'm just coming up to 62 minutes.
Can you pause your telly so we can?
Yep. So it's just going out. I'm going to pause at 62:10.
Okay.
There we go.
59. 59. Hang on. Let me see now. Right. I've just seen something. I am going to go back. Don't tell us in the chat. So I'll let you know when we get. I know what's happening.
Yeah, so do I.
Now, press play now.
Yeah.
I know what's happening. I know what's going to happen. I know what's
happening. So do I. Here we go. It's a corner. Matisse Tell with the corner. He's just getting the ball right and just trying to get it perfectly set.
Right.
Here
I'm
we
back.
go. Tell.
Here we go. Tell with the
Crosses
corner.
it in.
Tell comes in.
Solanke. It's
Solanke!
in. Get in there. Get in there. Get in. Big Dom Solanke with the head rising high. It is 1-0 to
And it is
Tottenham.
now. It is a goal. It is a goal. And now we can now say Spurs are on their way to
Run away to
Bilbao.
Bilbao.
I'm gonna
Tottenham
do it again.
do it again.
We can't stop us, the boys from Tottenham, the boys from White Hart Lane. Yo, Spurs are on their way to Bilbao. Tottenham gonna do it again. Lovely corner in from Tell. There was a corner. Good header in from Mara. There was Solanke with the ball. It's Tottenham 1, Bodo 0. The Bodo hearts have been broken because Tottenham Hotspur's Ange's Super 11 have come to Bodo and we're 1-0 up and we're going to the final.
Don't forget to change the graphic, Dermo.
I will do. I'm on it. And there is Ange with the arm in the air. It is now 4-1 on Aguirre. Are we about to play Man United? Are we about to play?
So where are you at time wise now, Dermo?
I am 40. I'm 60. I'm 64 minutes now. Where are you?
We're pretty much synced up then again. So I'm at 60. I'm at 64-10 now. So I'm
probably a couple of seconds behind you. Good tackle. That is from Spurs.
Here comes Tell.
Your doggy. Tell.
Oh, your doggy, yeah. Sorry, it's hard to tell because they both look very similar to each other. The only difference is Tell has the bandage on his arm. I mean, when the camera angle's not great when it's at the far side of the pitch, and that has just gone straight out for the Spurs.
Tottenham are half an hour away from destiny. Of heading to Bilbao. There is the Tottenham fans, some of them in disbelief. Solanke with a big smile on his face. We've had the shittiest of finals. And what the Spurs are going to do? We end up heading towards a Europa League final. Would you goddamn believe it? Colin says, I swear I can go back unless 3 months ago and you being Ange out. Haha, what side you're on now? Look, I was angry because of the results column. You know that. I was angry with the results. I'm also angry at my PC fucking up this Watchlong because what are you doing?
Me?
Yeah. All I can see is your hands going up and down.
Sorry, Big Steve just sent me a message. I'll just quickly reply to him.
I think
he was just saying
more than he speaks to me.
We are going to Bilbao.
Yeah, he speaks to me is when I can do something for him. He speaks to you more than he speaks to me.
Yeah. Me and Steve, bosom brothers.
But here it's Tottenham here. It is now Porro all the way back to Vicario. And I'm only joking, by the way, Steve and James. Might have put in your leg. I mean, I'm still Ange out due to the poor form in the league, but he's doing great in Europe. Look, I've always wanted him to prove everyone wrong, Colin. Yeah, and I was angry at the time, and I did say I'm Ange out. But does he stay? Probably not. We've got to win the final yet. But is there a chance that we can win this final? Hell yeah.
Yeah, of course there is. Oh, so we're getting, looks like Big Papa Matasar's coming on. I don't know who's taking off.
He's taken off.
So he's. Oh, Johnson's down.
Yeah. He's holding his knee. He got a bit of cramp. Yeah. Referee saying, "Oh, you're all right." I swear to God, right? That referee looked at Romero and look, there's a few people out of there.
They're watching it in the house then. They're watching it in like a flat or something.
And there is Johnson coming off. Johnson, who gives Spurs the lead in the first half. Magic Johnson off. Bodo have been pretty mid. I'll take it. Not sure what the hype was about. The atmosphere, not that insane. Ice bath for Dermot if we win tonight. Oh, I'm buzzing. I am absolutely buzzing. Really buzzing. But yeah, I am absolutely buzzing.
Here comes Tottenham again in the corner flag, trying to work it. And
yes,
it must have been an offside. It must have been an offside there. I didn't see any kind of flag.
no. Here's Bodo now. The keeper now coming up to take the goalkeeper. Bodo fans look a little bit sad and a little bit down and a little bit dejected. But
I think I saw some fans like that last night. I think there were Arsenal fans.
Oh my! I think we've got something else coming up. I think Boris is ahead of us. He goes, "Oh my F and G! Come on, you Spurs! Could be looking at double heaven." Here's Bodo. Bodo now with the ball, trying to come out. Don't let us know. Don't let us know in the chat. Please do not spoil it for us. Do not spoil it for us. I keep telling you, don't spoil it for us. If you're ahead of us, let us find out naturally. Don't get James all excited because he will disappear. He will be on the move before we know it. He would need tissues. He would need everything just to clean himself off. But here's your doggy running down the wing. He's got 2 players ahead of him. Your doggy now goes one way. Goes the other, finds Papa Sarr now. Kulu now. The
What a goal! Pedro Porro. What a goal!
Yes. Spurs are definitely on the way to Bilbao. It is
5 goal.
There is the Tottenham fans. Look at them banging there. North London rules. Arsenal, are you watching? This is how you get to a European final. This is how you get to a European final. Was it a cross? Was it a hit? Was it?
I think that was. I think he meant that. He meant that.
No, I don't care.
Imagine celebration there.
Yeah, I do not give a flying monkey. But here was your doggy. Your doggy then crossed the ball. There was Sarr. There was Porro. There was Porro. It was. I think it was a cross. I think it was a cross, but it was more of a hit cross, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that was just absolutely beautiful. Well, Dermo, just as we were celebrating, Man United have equalised on the night. Hang on a second, my eyes deceived me. Mason Mount has scored again. Someone sign him and put him up front.
The man's a legend. In silence, there is. I look. Everyone's saying, "Oh, we're going to lose this game. We're going to lose this game." I was the only one to say we weren't going to lose, and you, me as well. By the way, can I just say you and me
and my little man upstairs, who was who's far
got the score spot on
at the moment. He said 2 to Tottenham. 2 to Tottenham Spurs, as he put it, 2 to Tottenham Spurs. And when I told him when we were playing, he said, "Oh, they're not going to score. It'll be 0 to them." And so far,
did he predict the score in the first game as well? I think he did.
He did, yeah, he did. He got the score right as well. I said 3-0. He went 3-1, and he was 3-1. So I mean, look, what can we say? I'm going to get him to predict the final before the final's even been kicked.
I told you, Dermo, Big Ange's new. I do know what, Gerard. I think you're right. But here's Solanke. Oh God, he is. Colm said no one said you were going to lose it. People were saying it was not over, and the pitch has not been an issue one iota.
No, we've handled the pitch absolutely fine.
It is absolutely, and it is Mason Mount 4-1. You know, an all-English final. We have Manchester's number. Number. But it's going to be a good... I want a classic final. I want a good final. Now, should the game be changed? I think it should be moved to Wembley. I am sorry. I think it should be moved to Wembley. But are you going to Bilbao? Because you keep saying your brother's going.
Yeah. I've messaged him. I said, look, we need to know because tickets are selling out. I need to know what the plans are. And you know what I get? I get pretty much what the Arsenal fans are like now. Silent.
Ange said, I always win something in my second season. He wasn't being arrogant. He was stating a fact, by the way, when he said that.
Yeah.
And can I just say that narrative being turned on its head, I think a lot of people need to stand up and apologize now.
Absolutely. Absolutely, we do. He never said he was going to win the league. He just said, I always win something in my second season. What's he giving that for there? I don't agree with that because I think the Bodo player slips and goes down. I remember trying to play it quickly. He's just run into him.
Apparently, Romero's down, apparently, says Boris. Boris must be well ahead of us, like.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can get my camera working again. I will do. I'll sod it. I hope everyone's fine with what we got at the moment. I do apologize, guys. Again, just gremlins. I don't know why, but it's semi-final gremlins. But here's Bodo.
Yeah, Romero's down.
I was going over you, cutting over you commentary style as well, James. I do apologize. I was trying not to.
No.
And they think he stamped on Romero. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, that's a sending off.
Yeah, and he's been booked. I'm pretty sure he's already been booked.
He has been booked. Carl says, don't apologize, Demo, mate. It's all good here. So it's just me being autistic and me just doing things in order. And I apologize I don't apologize for being autistic. I really don't.
Sheffield United have just taken a 2-goal lead against Bristol City now. About 15 minutes left to play on that one as well.
James, right? My autistic brain is in meltdown at the moment, right? It really is. It's an absolute meltdown at the moment.
Yeah.
I actually said today, we'll have a new Pope and Spurs are going to win. I wish you put a bet on that now, the bookies now.
I bet you would have got some. I bet you'd got some good odds on that. Ange's. I think is that a wry smile from Ange Postecoglou there? Yeah. Was that just like a little? Yeah.
Do you realise the final stream is going to be pretty hectic? It's going to have you, me, Steve, Tequila, Boris, Carl. We've got Rebel. We'll have Rebel and we'll have Colum on as well.
Yeah, it's going to be absolutely mental.
You be in Spain somewhere?
Yeah, I could. Well, I mean, I'm hoping I'm going to be in Spain. Like I say, I'm going to be on the blower. So okay, no, I'm looking for my phone and I'm using it for this. I mean, come on, this is how much my head's gone now. My head's all over the place. I'm like thinking, what am I going to do? But yeah,
I won't be going over to the final, guys. I can't because I'm going on holiday the week later and me and Mrs. Tron are going away. I'm meeting up with you, James, when I'm over near.
Yeah.
So you and me are going to meet up. I'm meeting up with Colum and Mrs. Colum as well. I think we're all going out for dinner. So I think we're coming down to Doncaster. I think we worked out we're going to drive down to Doncaster to see Colum. And so I don't know how far are you from Colum?
Like 10 minutes on the train.
Well, we'll get you and Mrs. James to come out as well. We'll 6 of us go out for dinner somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's a good. Did he just punch that?
I tell you what, fair play to them 400 fans that went out to there. And fair play to Tottenham Hotspur. You know, there's Spurs fans, everyone, man, woman, and child. Look at her, all excited. The fella there crying. Look at him. He's got his tissues out. He's blowing. I don't think he's
crying. I just think he's cold and his nose is running.
There's the Bodo fans saying, "What went wrong? What went wrong? What went wrong is you met Postecoglou and the mighty Tottenham Hotspur. That's what went wrong. We've had a shit season, but I tell you one thing: we've saved our best performances for the cups this year.
Yeah, we have. We definitely have.
He's got us to a European final. He's only the fourth Tottenham manager to get us to a European final.
Yep.
Bill Nick, Keith Birkinshaw, Pochettino, and now Postecoglou. United are 2-1 up. Casemiro, United are 2-1 up now at Old Trafford. They are 5-1
Yeah.
up at aggregate as well. How important? Look, we are winning the game, so I want to ask you a question. How important in legacy terms that if Ange Postecoglou wins the UEFA Cup, he will be only the third Tottenham manager to win a European trophy, behind Bill Nick and behind Keith Birkinshaw. Whatever happens to Ange Postecoglou, does he go down in history as probably the best, most? He would go down. What, bigger than Ramos? Is it because he only won the Ireland Cup, or?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, winning the Carabao Cup was, or Carling Cup, as it was called then. Look, yeah. Oh, good tackle, Kulusevski there on the right hand side.
Also, say, go on.
Yeah, so I think, and the thing is if even, Pat Matsar, what are you doing now? I think if we win the Europa League and no, not if, when we win the Europa League.
Yes. Unlucky. He's given a free kick here, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. When we win the Europa League and at the end of the season, look, we don't know what's going to happen with Postecoglou. There's been that much rumour mill. I mean, does Daniel Levy and
I am sick of it.
Yeah, so am I. Do they say, actually, no, we're going to give him a run, or do they continue down the avenue of we're going to replace? Oh, is a good ball in.
Did we break a little while ago? Didn't we break that if Tottenham do win the Europa League, it would be very difficult for the board to sack even the new, or here's Romero all the way back to Vicario, and Vicario, lovely ball from Spurs, that even new owners would find it very difficult to sack a manager that's won you a European trophy.
Yeah, we did.
Did we break that a little while ago? I think we did.
Yeah, I think it was just after the Frankfurt game, I think it was. So, yeah, I mean, look, I think it would be difficult for them to get rid of him. But is it now become such a big issue of what's happened is that it's been. I mean, I would love Ange to stay. I like Ange. I think his philosophy and he's shown certainly in the European and Cup games that he is adaptable and he can change the way we play and he can think.
But also, have the players shown that they're behind him as well? They've never once, at any way, shape, or form. But here is Bodo. Don't tell me well done from Basuma. Tottenham players, not once have they ever come out and said, throwing them under the bus.
No.
It's all right, you say Bodo are crap, but Bodo have got to a European semi-final.
Yeah.
They beat
regardless of, yeah, I mean, you look at who they've beaten on this European run of theirs. I mean, they were one place behind the automatic qualification in the Europa League. They beat some good teams. They beat Olympiacos. They beat Lazio. They beat big teams. They beat AZ Alkmaar on this ground. They've beaten big teams on this ground in this competition. I just think they've come up against a different beast when they've played us, and all the hype and all the talk of this pitch being like Spurs are not going to be able to play on this pitch. We're going to show them what it's all about. We're going to break their press. They haven't bothered us.
No,
they have not. They have not bothered us. So look, if they get rid of Postecoglou, I think, regardless of what happens with Postecoglou, that man, if he wins, when we win the Europa League, regardless of what happens to him, he can walk away from Tottenham with his head held high. If he stays, brilliant. If they sack him and he walks away, he's basically writing himself into another job by winning it.
I don't think he's writing himself into another job. I think he's writing himself into Tottenham history because they'd be the only third man to win the European trophy, apart from Bill and Keith Birkinshaw. And
I agree. No, I agree with that. I completely agree with that. But what I'm saying is, if Tottenham then do decide to cut him, he's basically proven that he is capable of managing a top tier team and winning something. And you think about the managers that we had previously to him, you Jose Mourinho, you Antonio Conte, serial winners.
Add to that. Sorry, just to add to that, has he repaired the division with the fans? I think he has after tonight.
Yeah, I think he has.
Tonight now is a turning point where the Tottenham fans would say, do you know what, Ange? We've had our differences, but
we're behind you.
We've got a great goal from Ramos. He's put United 3-1 up. They've really done the job on Athletic. It looks like it's going to be an all-Premiership final for that Europa League. Champions League on the line. I want to see. Do you remember when we got to Champions League final? Pochettino dropped to his knees in tears, and I think we're gonna see a very different Ange Postecoglou. I don't think we're going to see an emotional like Pochettino. I think he's going to be happy. Yeah, he's going to be doing this, and he's going to be doing this, and going to the fans and doing this. But we're not going to see the same emotion because he knows the job isn't done yet.
Absolutely, and again, big header out there by Spurs.
Well done from Tottenham. 6 minutes away from the final. We are there. Look, I said, I've been saying this. Look, on Dave's channel, Tottenham will win, and everyone say, no, we're a bit nervous. We're not going to. Why would we be nervous? This is Tottenham Hotspur.
This has been a very, very clinical display. Yeah. We've snuffed out any danger. We haven't looked under threat. I've said it time and time again tonight. We haven't looked bothered by Bodo. We've looked comfortable on the pitch.
Yeah.
We've snuffed out any of their kind of attacking threat. They haven't looked like they're gonna really put us under any kind of pressure or prolonged pressure. We've allowed them to have the ball, and by allowing them to have the ball, we've then had the ability to. Oh, great tackle there! We've then had the. We've had the ability to then play our game. It's all right. It's okay. It's all right. You sing away, Demo. You sing away. Just to give you an update. Sheffield United are 3-0 up now, and Chelsea still 1-0 up, and Fiorentina are still 2-1 up on the night. But that
6-1. Wow. That Man United aggregate score, 6-1 on aggregate.
Yeah.
Fuck me. And Athletic was supposed to be the finalists. Big up to Tequila. Right. Okay, Tequila, you promised me you would join me for the final. Are you going to join us for the Europa League final? Are you? Let us know. Are you going to join us for the final? Are you going to join us for the final? For the final party. We're not doing a watching on. We're having a watcher party. That is what we're doing. Big up to Scott Roberts. I tuned in earlier. If memory serves me right, you correctly. Your son predicted 2-0. You did.
Yes, Scott. He did.
From over there. Do you know what? I tell you what. We're only 6 away from 2K watching. Come on. 6 more people.
If you've got two devices, people, put it on another device. Get us over that 2K.
Big up to Keela. I do find it entertaining that Man United, I suppose, are in. Yeah. I do know what? We will have a stream, I think, between us all before the final. And I'll probably get Kev Rebel and Colin on it. The question has been going around, do we deserve Champions League football if you win the Europa League, but you finish 17th, 16th, 15th, and 17th in the league? Me talked about it last night.
We did.
James, about it. And we both said Richard Keys and Andy Gray are talking a load of fucking nonsense. And so is Arsene Wenger. They can go and piss off. Yes, we do. But if you're looking at if you're away for looking at from a product point of view, They set the rules. There's nothing. They set the rules. The winner of the Conference League goes into the Europa League. The winner of the good save from Vicario. The winner of the Europa League goes in the Champions League.
Yeah, but the thing is, as well, is you look at, okay, so if we're going to say, if Arsene Wenger's going to say, then neither Spurs nor Man United deserve to be in the Champions League next season.
By the way,
Does
we
that
just
then
2,000.
get in there? Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you.
I just want to read this out, right? 1,993 on X, 7 on our YouTube channel.
Wow.
I can't get over, right? 2,000 people and 2001, the year Enoch took over.
Yeah.
Wait, that's true. How big is that? Want to sit down and spend 2 hours with us?
I know, it's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
I can't get it around my head. And I've been doing YouTube for nearly 4 years this August. I still can't get why people tune in and watch me. I don't talk an awful lot of sense. Do you know what I mean? I talk more delusional than anything else.
But it's the passion,
more sense than me, but I don't get it.
It's the passion. That's what people like to see. They like to see the passion. They like to see, and you're easy to connect to. Like listening to you is like, it's like listening to an old friend. Man United have just scored again. It's 4-1 on the night now.
Yeah, now
Mason Mount again.
It's been asked in the chat column if you want to pop on at full time. We have to organize this, right? People are asking us to do a bet with MUFC Spotlight, THFC till we die, and MUFC Spotlight now. 2 channels. We'll have to do a channel bet. So, Colin, will you pop on at full time and discuss what bet we will do from channel to channel? Now, I'm quite prepared, if James is with me, to say if Man United beats in the Europa League final, we will do one Manchester Watchlong in Manchester United shirts. And if we beat you, you and Rebel have to do a Tottenham Watchlong in Tottenham shirts.
Yeah.
Now, is that not fair?
Boss, I like it. I like it. And Colin, to save you spending money on a Tottenham shirt, I will give you a Tottenham shirt.
You got one you can pick.
Yeah.
You can
wear that one.
My parlor.
You can wear that one. You can wear this beautiful one here.
I just call them a load of stuff of Cool Shop 666. United are in the final, guys. They're Manchester United are in the Europa League final. We have 3 minutes of time added on. Tottenham are heading to Bilbao. Come on.
Oh, Matisse Tell's down there holding his ankle.
Oh, yeah, it is.
And he looks in a lot of pain and discomfort.
The Palace game is going to be like a party on Sunday. It is. It will be like a party. Oh, that's sending off.
Again, that is quite a few of their players there are constantly stood up and pressing down.
Again. What a header from Romero, by the way.
Yeah. Reminded me very much of the first goal in the first leg with Richie getting up big and nodding it across to Johnson.
I think that was a cross, come on. I don't think he meant that. I don't care. But I
don't care. I don't care if he meant it or not. It was absolutely amazing.
I know what Carl is saying. I've got a lump in my throat at the moment. I really do. I agree with Carl. It does feel emotional. I am so close to crying as well. After the season we've had, yeah, I do you know what? I don't know how to put this into words.
It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing, and I think it's what the manager, it's what the fans, it's what the players all deserve. because I'm just giving nuts and up there and saying well done. I don't think it's full time as of yet. I
No,
don't
it
think
will
the
be.
whistle has
You know
gone.
what? I hope people don't get offended by this, but this beats 2019, hands down. Do you know 2019 was more
Yeah.
of we were lucky to get there in a way. I know we got to the final, but we had the Ajax moment, all excitement. That's a
Oh,
dive.
he's given
He's
a
given a
penalty.
penalty. That's a dive. A dive and yellow card. Even Tottenham can fuck it up.
No. VAR have got to look at that. That
Yeah,
is not a penalty.
that's
VAR have got to look at that.
yeah, that is. Porro said I never touched him. I agree with him.
I think he's listening to VAR. Hang on, I'm going to mute myself and listen to.
Yeah, okay. VAR has. Oh, thank you so much, Scott. Thank you. Big up to you. Better than 2019. I tell you why I say it's better than 2019, Tequila, because this has been so much of an emotional run. 2019 VAR helped us beat Man City. 2019, we should have really been beaten by any other. If Ajax were a better side, they would have beaten us. This for me, all with the shit season we've had, with all the emotion, he's going to check it. He couldn't find with the screen. Now Scott has said
He's going to monitor.
yeah. Milton said 100% Dermot. This result were top 2019. I don't think he's touched them. Scott is saying on X they've overruled it. By the way,
Yeah, instantly overruled.
Brilliant. I love that referee. Who's this referee? I love him, and a red for him as well for diving. You cheeky bastard. Spurs are on their way to Bilbao. Tottenham gonna do it again. Scott says, game done, lads, and a great watch along. I'm now going to get pissed. Do you know what? I'm going to get pissed at the airport. I'll join you for that one. No, Punty. I don't know. You better say I'm actually crying at the moment. Sorry.
Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. 2-0 Spurs. My boy got it bang on. 2-0 to Tottenham. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Fucking yes. And you can see how much it means to these players. You can see what a unit they are. Every one of them got a smile on the face, even the substitutions, smiling. Everyone's happy. Everyone is absolutely buzzing. That is absolutely ace. Absolutely amazing. I'm just like,
football doesn't get me emotional, but that's the first time I think I've broke down on tears live on YouTube. I'm literally, the tears are dripping at me at the moment.
but that's how much it means to us all. It's how much it means to all. And I'm pretty sure there's probably hundreds and hundreds of thousands of fans out there, Dermo, who are feeling exactly the same.
Pop on. Go on, pop on, man. Come on. And I think Man United deserve congratulating as well, please. They do.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
And
look at that. All the players going over to them.
Look at this. Just look at this. This is what it means.
Yeah.
It really
400 fans. 400 fans. And all the players are in the crowd and absolutely loving it.
Somebody's trying to get Richie back. They've lost Richie.
Richie's gone for a pint with lads.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I am crying. I do apologize. I'm sorry. I know it's unprofessional. I do apologize.
No, Dermo, you do not need to apologize for showing emotion, man. Jesus Christ. Never do that. Never do that.
Every watch along from beginning of the season to end. And to do a watch along where we get to a European final. A European final. That's how much it means to me. And all the shit I've been through and all the shit I've had to watch and all the shit I get from people from YouTube and fucking X as well, fucking calling me I'm a this and that and whatever. And for that one person on YouTube who called me out, you can go and fuck yourself because we reached the Europa League final. We're the best team in the
Absolutely.
world. We are Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. And can
Oh.
I just welcome Colin in as well? Congratulations to you, Colin, for reaching the European final as well, mate. And I'm looking forward to the 21st of May, man. Congratulations. What a performance, man. Well done.
Cheers, guys. Congratulations, obviously, you guys. You know,
Bit lucky, weren't you?
I'm sorry, Colin.
just a bit.
I'm sorry, Colin. I'm absolutely in tears. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. It's passion, mate. It's passion.
Yeah. So go on then, Cole. Are you up for the challenge? If Spurs win, you do a watch along in a Spurs shirt.
I will never be seen dead in a Spurs shirt. Thank you very much.
I mean, I wouldn't be seen dead wearing a Man United shirt, but I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is.
What I'll do is I'll make this deal with you. If Spurs win, I will donate £100 to a charity of your choice.
And if you might, we'll do the same as well in this channel.
Yeah.
Channel to channel.
All right. Channel to channel.
Yeah. There we go.
And do you know what, Colin? I can't believe we're there. I cannot believe. After the seasons we've had, where both of us are in a European final.
How?
How much does it mean to you, Colin? Seriously, though, from a United point of view, how much does it mean to you personally?
I'm getting bored of going to finals.
Oh, God.
This is third one in 3 years. No. Seriously, it means a lot. Masses. Obviously, James knew we lost somebody who was a massive Man United fan. I've got their picture literally at the side of my desk, so you know it means a lot.
Do you know what, Colin? I was thinking of that today, actually. Tonight during the watch long, your nana did come into my head, actually, and I know how much it means to you personally. So look, it's just for both clubs for the season we've been through.
You set me off now, Cole.
Sorry, mate. Sorry.
Yeah, I know what it is. I know, look, I've been in tears. James is now in tears. Colin's now got us boiling. I can't believe. I said this tops 2019. It does top 2019. I kept saying 1984. This is the same vibes that we got 41 years ago. There's Ange. Do you think this repair, look, from a Tottenham point of view, Colin, does this repair the damage between Ange and the fans?
I mean, at this moment in time, it's definitely papering over the cracks.
Yeah.
Whether you go on and win it is a different story.
I mean, look how much it means. The players are hugging Ange. Basuma just went round behind them and just pushed them and went, give them a massive bear hug. Do you know, the players are still behind him 100%. Like, how was United fans tonight?
Oh, mate, they were so loud. Did not stop chanting at all. Fully behind Amarin and the team. And it were ecstasy, pure ecstasy. When that goal went in to make it 1-1, it went wild. Mate, I don't care. I don't care who scores it, as long as it goes in.
Yeah. I really, of all the watch-alongs, and me and Philip Brady have done many a watch-along together. We started this channel 4 years ago. I never dreamt I would do in a semi-final watch-along for a European final. I never dreamt I'd be doing that. I mean, I'm going over to Tottenham tomorrow. By Jesus, tomorrow night, am I going to have a celebration? Am I going to have a few pints tomorrow?
Well, tickets are up for sale now.
I don't think we'll be going somehow.
Well, it's £1,400.
Yeah. The watch along. The watch along will be a bit crowded because I'm sure you'll be on it. You and Kevin. I know Tequila's promised to join us for that watch along as well. And I'm
stateside.
Can I just say also, why I'm also crying because of Tequila as well, how much this means to him and what he's going through. And that's also got to me. You know what I'm getting at, Colin.
Yeah. Oh, I've got backup.
Hang on. Is it Rebel?
Hello, boys.
That's how much it means to me for Tequila, for what he's going through. And they've got to a final for you, man. And I hope you're fucking enjoying this. You deserve this as well. I've never been so emotional on a watch along. I do apologize, guys. I am really, really sorry. Rebel, congratulations.
I tell you what, if I wasn't grey already, I'd been grey by the end of that match. We were absolutely put through a ringer.
It was, we put in, I haven't seen the United game yet, but we put in a professional performance tonight.
We were shy for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
We've been good, haven't we, James, for the whole 90 minutes, man for man.
Yeah. We didn't give Bodo a chance.
No.
We just sort of snuffed them out. Any kind of danger, we were just snuffing them out.
How much does this help Amaron night as well? You look at Ange and Amaron. How much does that? I mean, I'll start with Ange with us, and then I go to Amaron. You go. How much does this help Ange now between now and the end of the season, James? I think it helps. I think it gives them a massive sort of stick now, doesn't it? I've got a major European final. A major European final.
Yeah, I think, like I say, he look, both managers needed this. Both managers needed it. It weren't just about Spurs, and it weren't just about Man United. Both managers needed it, and I think it sets up one hell of a final.
It does. It's going to be
absolutely one hell of a final. And look,
go
Rebel,
on,
welcome. I'd like to say, pleased for your guys. As an English football fan, there's nothing better than seeing an all English final. It's, why is it saying Arsenal Barcelona?
That's the Women's Champions League.
Oh, that's the Women's Champions League. I was like, what? What?
The men
for
don't
you
know what
guys
a
below.
European trophy looks like. The Arsenal men.
For you guys below, how much will this mean for Amaron to get to a European final? Colin and Rebel.
Go on, Rebel. I'll let you start. I'll let you start, Rebel.
I think it's massive. No, there's definitely things we worked on. Garnacho's finishing was, when we get a chance to stop the game. Harry Maguire did a step Harry Maguire thing, which led to the Bilbao goal. But it means everything. Like, in a season where we've been hot, warmed up pea in a glass in the league, we're in a European final. We have a chance at winning a cup that, one of us basically has a chance of winning a cup, and basically looking up at Arsenal in their second place trophy and their participation trophy and going to see what we have here. So it means everything.
Oh yeah, I've got to agree with you there. I don't think the difference is, Dermo, between the two clubs. Amrim's not as under as much pressure, as Postecoglou, because he's been there since January.
Yeah.
So he's got a lot more time, unlike Postecoglou. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I hope Mason Pele Mount turns up in the final. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. I don't know where James has gone. He's disappeared.
Yeah, you're outnumbered now.
Yeah, look, we won our first ever UEFA Cup against an English side back in '72 against Wolves, by the way, and the two-legged affair. I'm saying this tops 2019. This tops. I mean, Rebel, you're like me. I know, Colin, you're a bit younger than us, but I don't know, Rebel, do you remember the '84 UEFA Cup final when Spurs got there?
84? I wasn't even in existence in 84.
Am I the only one that can remember the '84 UEFA Cup final?
Yeah, because you're an old git.
Yeah.
But I was born in 1985, Dermo.
Yeah. I mean, we've got Wilton McDonald, who is a legend. I mean, this man is a legend. It said, I must admit, Dermo, I've been totally disillusioned by this team this season. I didn't watch a single game live. I don't have a spare TV to throw out. Yeah, this Wilton McDonald is a legend. Ian Walker fucked up, right? He gets his TV and chucks it out the window. And then quickly realised he had to go buy another TV before his missus got home. Peter M says, no, I can too, but I go back to the 72 final was big up, Peter. Philip as well. Brady's just WhatsApped me saying he can't believe it. I think this season with everything is just, James, you better take over, man. I'm a bloody bobbling mess. I'm really
do something quickly. Did you see the AI photo that was going around of Arteta sitting down on the ground praying for the donation of a trophy? And on one side is Ange Postecoglou, and the other side is Ruben Amorim. But for some reason, Postecoglou looks like Sam Allardyce in it.
Wayne says, hark at Colm, the cheeky fecker. I'm older than Dermot, for fuck's sake, he says.
I'm not going to comment on that.
No, Colm's only 21, by the way.
I wish I were only 21.
Rebel's only 19. I mean, I know he looks a bit older. By the way, Rebel, we heard, I want to clear something up with you.
Go on.
Are you a Kerry or a Cork man?
I'm from Kerry, but I live in Cork
Right.
and I work in Cork.
Right, okay. So you weren't the fella that was nipped by the guards then last week then in Kerry, no?
Happened in Kerry. I actually haven't heard this.
All right. There was a fella nicked in Kerry. I was thinking, what's that, Rebel? I haven't seen Rebel around. Big up Wilton, big up Philip. We live to see it. Yeah, Philip and Wilton have seen, I think they've seen 5 European finals between them.
I think the big one for me, Dermo, is 1999, that treble-winning final.
Yeah.
That's my piece de la resistance.
Where was your big final column? I think yours was 99 as well, was it?
Yeah, 99 was the first real final that I can remember.
I mean, David Clark goes back to the 60-61 FA Cup final. Wow.
Now, if we're talking domestic ups, that's a different story. But in terms
There's
of
too many to remember. That's why.
I'm looking forward to a great game. The final, the watch-along is going to be plenty of banter, and that's what it's going to be on here, pure banter. It is going to be a joint MUFC Spotlight and THFC Till We Die watch-along, build up. Everything will be done as a joint stream between the two.
We'll see. Rota dependent and all that kind of stuff.
Pardon?
Rota dependent and all that kind of stuff.
Well, even if you're working, I will still do stuff for you and your channel. You know I help you out.
See, this is why you're a good guy.
Yeah, because you're my brother. We're a family on here. We help each other out. Listen, guys, I want to thank, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I want to thank 2,077 of you that have joined us, me and James, tonight. I want to thank everyone that's joined us on this way to the. You better take over, Jay. I keep cracking up every time I speak. You better.
Yeah, I mean, look, guys, thank you so much for joining me and Dermo tonight. What an amazing night for Spurs! What an amazing night for Manchester United. Two great English clubs are going to go head to head one more time in Bilbao, and I think it's going to be a hell of a game, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's like I'm just sat here in a numb disbelief at the moment. Like, wow, we've made a European final again. My second European final that I have clear memories of, by the way.
This is my third European final.
Yeah, I was a bit young. I was a bit young for the '84 one. I was only 3, so
I was 7 in '84. Now I've sent. I know Jay. I know Steve's coming on. So I was going to do final score, but this is now going to turn into final score.
Right.
So when Steve comes on, I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of Steve and James to finish off. and maybe Rebel will want to stay on with Colin.
I'm gonna have to jump out to at work early.
Yeah, I've got to jump off because I've got to pack because I'm off to the airport early in the morning because I'm at the Palace game, guys. So if you want to come and join me at the Palace game, do get in touch. We'll let you know where I am. The guys, James and Steve, will be doing all the match day stuff. I think I'm going to do a live stream Saturday before the game, depending where I am. But yeah, I can't thank you, lads, enough. I'm just sorry, Jay.
Dermo, look, you give us in a minute. It's been an amazing night. It's been an emotional roller coaster for all four of us this season. Absolutely ups and downs and ins and outs and are we not?
I tell you one thing, this season for me, and I think guys below can relate to it, the sacking of Ten Hag, Amaron coming in, not playing well, United in a mess, Tottenham with Ange, is he staying after every go? I mean, how many times, Colin, have we said, is he going after this game? Will he be gone? Do you know what I mean? How many times? Yeah. And I think for him personally, I think this is a big achievement for him. I think it is for him personally.
Yeah, it's a massive achievement for him.
If he wins that, he'd be only the third manager in Spurs history to win a European trophy.
And to know,
I'm going to stop being nice now. If he wins it, he's not going to win it. That trophy's coming to Manchester. That trophy's coming to Manchester.
That trophy's coming back to White Hart Lane.
Listen, we've already won at Bilbao once. We're going to make it twice.
but you know though what the interesting kind of text to this whole final is? It is Ange Postecoglou's unbeaten record against Manchester United as Spurs manager against Manchester United's unbeaten record in Europe this season. Something is going to end on the 21st of May.
Do you know what? I've never thought. I've just kept that on, actually. Yeah, it is.
Sorry, I've just had a message from my brother. Just reading it.
He's not going to the final now.
He's just put, "Hey Chief, how's things? So United versus Spurs final. Can't believe it. Can't wait. Unfortunately, can't afford the prices they're asking for the tickets. Maybe come over to the UK and we can watch it somewhere together. Now I'll be doing a live watch along."
Yeah, that's the thing. They're asking, like I said, as soon as that whistle went, I had a look online for prices, and they're charging £1,400 for like the worst seats.
Yeah, I would doing the same, Com. I've just looked myself, and it's just ridiculous.
And also I want to apologise for my computer turning itself off halfway through that watch along for some reason. We've had more bugs tonight, James, than anyone.
We have. It's been a bit of a weird one tonight.
It is.
Like half time, all of a sudden, I just disappeared.
I said I don't know if the guy. I don't know if you heard Rebel. I had a sneaky feeling the Pope was going to be announced today, right? And I nearly went down to the bookies to put a $5 on the Pope being announced and Tottenham winning tonight. I don't know what odds you would have got for that, but I wish I did now.
Actually, the Pope that did win, he was 40-1 pre-announcement.
Yeah. Listen, guys, we are going to do all the massive build-up for the final. We're going to have that week. We're going to have Tottenham versus Manchester, MUFC, THFC. We're going to have a debate. We're going to have a sort of pre-match debate between ourselves, James and Steve, and we'll have to get a third Man United fan on. Or Steve will have to be referee between me and James and Colin and Rebel. Of course, we will be doing all the match day stuff, build up. We'll be doing absolutely. Me and James are going to cover our road to Bilbao. We're going to be covering. We're actually going to look back at our other Europa Cup finals as well. We're going to find out if we can show them finals. I think we can. Because I have shown the 84 final on here before and I was allowed it. I need to get in touch with the fella that owns it to get his permission. But if we can do that, we will. If not, then we'll go through. We'll talk about the finals, Europeans history. Rebel is right. It is the unbeaten final, and that's what it should be known as, the unbeaten final. Final words to you lads below. How do you feel tonight?
Actually, I've been reliably informed that due to their past rivalries with us, that the Arsenal fans are firmly in Camp Spurs for the Europa League final.
We don't want them. We don't want them. They can fuck off. Go. Arsenal fans can fuck off. Go away. Go away. We don't want them. Colin, look, I know personally for you how much this means to you and James. How
You'll say him off again, don't you'll say him off again.
I think we've all been set off tonight one way or the other. How does tonight mean to you personally?
No,
I'm going to go around you individually and ask you individually how much this means to you personally.
Personally, it means everything, you know. I live, breathe, and die. Yeah, breed, live, breed.
You breed Man United, do you?
I do,
Oh,
yes. Yeah.
News.
Yeah, it's a running thing in our family. But apparently there's one person that's decided to jump away from that.
I'm glad he did. I'm glad he did.
Never go with the grain, Cole. Come on.
No, you never have, ever. And I love you that way, so don't change.
No, I'm not gonna.
But no, yeah, it means absolutely everything. It's another trophy that I hope I get to see my team lift. Obviously, you guys are going to try your best to make sure that doesn't happen. But at the end of the day, it is glory, Man United from my side of the camp. So in Ruben Amorim, we trust, and he's going to bring the glory days back again.
Rebel, what does this mean to you personally?
Well, obviously, I'm fortunate enough to have many great European nights during my time on this planet, 99, 2008, a couple of Europa Leagues. But I suppose this season in particular, we've been just so bad. We were brutal in the League Cup, brutal in the FA Cup, brutal throughout the season, and in basically two bottoms scrapping over a comb with Tottenham as to who's going to make the next mistake in the league, that to be in a position where we are now looking at a final against Tottenham in a big, massive occasion, it's just phenomenal. If we get one night out, we get the spotlight on Manchester United, on Tottenham Hotspur. We get to once again have an opportunity for one of our clubs to have one more item of silverware than Miguel Arteta. I think he's only had one cup in his entire time at Arsenal. But it's not about Arsenal. It's about Manchester United Football Club from our perspective. It's about Tottenham Hotspur from your perspective. And it's about putting a bit of pride into that badge, whichever one that you happen to be wearing. And as Colm said, United Road, take me home to the place I belong to see United at Old Trafford. Take me home, United Road.
Do you know what? That's one of my favourite country songs, actually, that one. James, I still can just see the top of your forehead. Nice forehead, by the way. I don't know if you can. Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear us? Right, I don't know if James can hear us. Poor old Carl's put in the chat. He says, my uncle will be looking down on this happy as Larry. Miss your Uncle Derek, but we effing did it. And he says, I'm an emotional mess. Look, if James can hear us, sorry. Right, let's see if James can hear us.
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry, right. I have no idea what's going off.
Okay. I'll finish off, but what does this mean to you personally as we finish off this stream?
I mean, it's I'm like, I can't put it into emotion. I cannot put it into any kind of sense that I can sort of purvey it in words. It's the shining light in the darkness. It's the chance for Spurs to redeem themselves, and to basically all the naysayers, all the teams and fans that give us grief, pundits and media outlets that give us nothing but grief week after week after week. It's a big two fingers up to them, and it's like, yeah, it's amazing. That's all I can say. It's absolutely amazing. I'm so looking forward to that final. It's going to be epic. It's going to be an epic battle. And like you guys were saying, the unbeaten team in the Europa League versus the unbeaten team against Man United. It's going to be one hell of a clash of the Titans, and I think it's richly deserved. But I think the best two teams of the competition deserve a there.
Look, for me personally, I've done every watch along this season with Tottenham, up and down the country. We've been here on this channel. Good times, bad times. Never thought in my wildest dreams I'd be commentating or doing a watch along to a European final. This is the third biggest thing in my life after my two daughters, who are both little Spurs fans, and are both up in heaven looking down on their dad tonight doing this. And my dad as well, who took me to my first Spurs game. And this is why I'm so emotional, because I was thinking of them three. And get to a European final, it means a hell of a lot. It means a hell of a lot to me, to this channel, to James, to Steve, to Philip Brady, to Colin. It means everything to us for both sides getting there. But for me personally, this channel has changed my life. And to get to a European final with you guys means a hell of a lot more. This is for you guys. This is for you guys who have supported this channel through thick and thin, who have been there behind us in our good days and bad days. This is for you, Colin. I know you're a Man United fan who's worked diligently behind the scenes to make sure our IT's done. You've come and helped me. You've taken over streams. You've helped me out when I've needed you. Everyone, you know, this is why I'm so emotional, because everything that's been pointed at us as a channel, all the people poking fun at us, everyone that said to us, you can't have an opinion because you're emotional because of matches, being told you shouldn't be emotional. Well, I am fucking emotional because my team just got to a European final. It means everything to me. This is the third time in my life I've seen my team get to a European final. And we're going to win the damn thing. We're going to win it. We're going to win it well. And I want to wish Man United below the very best of luck to the final. I want to wish Colin and Rebel, may the best team win. You know, whatever happens, if we win, if you win, we will always, you know, if we win, I know you will congratulate us. If you win, we too, we're the first one to congratulate you two. But I just want to say thank you to everyone, the members, the subscribers, people that watch us on X. You've joined us on this final, and this final is for you guys. And all I'm going to say, I don't know if there'll be a final score. I haven't done one. As I said, I've got packing to do because I'm off in the morning. I'm going to go up and give Mrs. Tron the biggest fucking hug ever. That's what I'm
Let me reach out to Steve and find out if he wants to do one.
I need to jump off. So massive congratulations, guys. I look forward to the constant bickering and chat we're going to be doing over the next 13 days, because it's going to be absolutely mental. Who gives a fuck about the Premier League season?
Yeah.
You know, this is a fight now for the Champions League spot.
Yeah.
So bring it on. I hope you're ready, because Mason, Pele, Mount, and Ahmad Diallo are going to fucking rip you guys apart.
And I'll tell you one thing, Diego Bentancur, Diego Romero, and Ricky Villa Bentancur are going to rip you apart. But guys,
and Speedy Gonzalez Van de Ven is going to lock up your wingers and your attackers. He's going to leave them in his wake.
Right. I am now going to go and leave you. Like, you may see me if you're going to the Palace game. Please do come and meet me. I'll have a pint with you. If not, I'll see you when I get back. I know Colum's got to go. I've got to go. James, I'll set up final score for you and Steve. And
I've got into my StreamYard. So if you want to jump off, I can end the show. But right. I've got the power to end it.
Final score. I'll do that now. But guys, thank you all very much. Come on, you Spurs. We're in the final. In Big Ange. Shall we say it? In
Big Ange, we trust.
Come on, you Spurs.
Absolutely.
Eyes on the